Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're gonna play some WoW. And I'm on Discord with my good friend Lauren.
Hello.
Whoops, I need a flying mount.
Oh.
Changed my mount bindings to ground mounts since I couldn't fly anyway.
Yeah, and the ground mounts look better. You get to take them out. You know, you haven't seen them in years.
Yeah, there's so many good ground mounts that you just don't really have a chance to use.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the Legion and stuff.
Hopefully I'll be able to do this. But knowing WoW, probably not.
Went to the harbour and suddenly it's raining. Just like real life.
Yeah. Imagine you go to the grocery store and everything phases.
Yeah.
And like you're the only person there.
That'd be great.
Oh.
And also kind of scary.
Yeah. There's this one bit in Legion where like there are a bunch of green people and you can tell they're going to betray you. And like you go into a cave and before it phases for you, you see that like the people there are red. And then you get there and they just turn green. And it's like, oh, welcome.
Oh,
like,
so it spoils it for you.
No.
It's funny.
Like, something seems off about you guys. It's probably the fact that you were hostile before I walked up to you.
There are a couple of places in Draenor where I would go to a place and I would see it looked like a friendly town and then suddenly it was filled with enemies. Because later on it phases to be a friendly town. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh,
yeah.
My inventory's a mess now because I accidentally hit that stupid auto sort button.
You have an add-on to organize your backpack, right? Like it's all just one grid?
Yeah, it's all one big window.
Right, so you don't actually see how it's sorting your bags. You just see that it just shuffles your inventory.
Yeah, maybe it's all nice and neat, I don't know, but I just like having the one big window.
Yeah. I like having the separate bags and you can organize them. Like one of my bags is for stuff I sell, you know, just vendor stuff.
Oh yeah.
One is consumables. I like having that.
Well, can you set it so that stuff you pick up goes automatically to the right bag, or do you have to keep manually sorting it?
You do have to do some manual input to get it right.
No. That's a shame.
Yep. But, you know, it's World of Warcraft. It's never going to be a perfect game.
Yeah, they're a bit slow with a lot of their features.
Yeah. It's just now we're getting 3 talent specs.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that took them so long. I remember back in Mr. Pandaran where people were begging for it and they just kept saying, I don't know, we don't think it's important. We don't think we should do it for some reason. They had like some excuse, but I don't remember what it was. It didn't make sense to anyone. It was just pretty clear they didn't want to do it at the time for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why they were so adamant about that. Because, like, you know, paladins or druids get, like, particularly screwed with just from dual spec, which was in Wrath, like, as late as Wrath.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I only have a healing and a DPS spec. You know, I can't tank unless I go back to the major city and spend, like, 200 gold.
Yeah, they have to miss out on so much of their abilities.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, it's fixed. Oh yeah, for the viewers, I couldn't sleep very well last night. We had a big storm this morning, so I'm sleep deprived. So this could go well. Okay, gonna take this quest. Already read this. Jeez, that's right. The first ring I get from this quest is insane.
Oh yeah, it's 685.
640. Oh, it doesn't have any intellect on it, but yeah, it's just got like 100 plus of every stat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things they're doing in Legion, is taking major stats off most of the jewelry.
Okay.
So, trinkets still have it, but rings and necklace don't. And that's so if you're a druid, you know, you have one set of gear that's strength and agility and intellect. Which
that makes
nice.
sense. Yeah, that's cool.
You still need another whole set of gear for secondary stats, though. unless you want to be tanking without any versatility or dodge.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah. But you know, it's a good step forward.
Yeah. Baby steps for Blizzard.
Like, it made choosing the DPS class for Shaman a lot more difficult because all of a sudden it's not... Elemental was the right choice because I didn't have to get a second set of gear. And now it's just like, oh, you can do enhancement too, so...
Yeah, now you need to build another set.
I mean, I like them both, and it's 2 DPS classes in 1 healer class, and I don't know which one I want to do primarily, so...
They're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these
I like it for enhancement.
These buffs they give you in this quest, where you polish your armor and you get the holy enchantment and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night when I tried to do this quest and I had trouble with the jewel, I just went back to Draenor with these buffs, and this, especially this chance on hit to deal holy damage, that was one-shotting things.
Yeah, that buff is insanely powerful. So there was one time where I like split it up into 2 different sessions, this quest. So I got the buffs, I went and did other stuff, and I came back and did the invasion. And on the DPS meters, I was dead last. And I was like, how the hell did that happen? Like, people are here on their like 630 high level gear alts, and I'm doing way less damage. You know, there's like a big chunk between me and the second last person, and I looked at all the stats and it's like, oh, this proc from the hit is doing like 60% of their damage.
Jeez.
And then there was a bug with the invasions where everything's scaled like it does in the Broken Isles, to where stuff to you is like a level 10 would have less health than a level 100.
Oh. Huh.
And there's a bug where you were able to get that holy damage buff and it wouldn't scale to your level. So you did an invasion and there was like a boss level enemy and you hit it once and you get the proc for holy damage and it dies immediately.
Jeez.
And the only thing in the entire invasion you couldn't one-shot would be the last boss of it. Like at the end of the whole thing, there's this gigantic boss that took 30 minutes to kill.
Jeez.
Yeah, so like level 10 runs up to someone with 500,000 health and just one-shots it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had to pick who you jeweled here.
Yeah.
I'll jewel the same person as last time, see how I go this time.
Yeah.
I've got some
See if you got
better
any
gear.
better.
You need something?
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You didn't try doing the duel without those buffs, did you?
Nah, I did that first, grabbing the buffs.
So I guess it's balanced for the buffs then.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you could bring them all the way to Legion. You know, if you do everything quickly, it would help you a lot.
Yeah, do like a little speed run of the early quest.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a lot easier than last time. I almost died last time.
What is your item level? Just out of curiosity.
Now it's... I'll check in a second, just finishing him off. Okay. Now it's 563.
Okay.
Before
That
it
is
was...
709.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what it was before, but it was so low I couldn't queue for the final Warlords of Draenor dungeon, Skyreach. It wouldn't let me queue for it.
Not even the heroic version, just the dungeon.
Yeah, no, just the normal one.
That's crazy. Do you still have, like, some of your gear is just really lagging behind because you level too fast, or?
Yeah, I think it's just leveled. They must have increased the amount of experience you get in Draenor, wouldn't they? Because
Yeah.
oops, where's Draenor? There it is. Yeah, because I only did like 3 zones, and Tablador was level 94 to 96, but I was like level 99 by the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely sort of scale up how fast it takes. You know, once the expansion isn't relevant anymore, you kind of blaze right through it.
Yeah, and I've got some epics from Mr. Pandaran I still haven't found upgrades for.
You really?
Yeah.
So still your Throne of Thunder raid gear is But you're still wearing that.
Some of it. I've replaced a lot of it now, but like I need new shoulders, a second ring. I've still got my old cloak because that was item level 608, which was pretty insane at the time. That
Was that
part
the
of
legendary?
Yeah, it was part of that quest. I think it was the one right before you get the legendary. So,
Aw.
yeah, it wasn't there for the last patch. Can you still do
Right.
those quests, or do they remove them?
Probably.
Oh, good. I want to finish that and see what happens.
Yeah. Have you ever had a like relevant legendary before?
No, not a relevant one.
You have like the 2 bits of Thunder Fury, right, in your inventory, just
Yeah,
hanging out.
yeah. I chucked him in my bank to make some space.
Right.
You need something?
The good thing is now with the new Transmogrification ability, you don't have to hold on to those items anymore. So that should
Yeah.
free up a ton of inventory space.
I can just go disenchant all my old stuff, can't I?
Yeah, or vendor it, because it's not going to be relevant.
yeah,
enchants
that's
and
true.
stuff.
Well, I do want to make those new tomes, those enchanting tomes that teach you the weapon enchants. But apart from that, I'll just vendor them.
Right.
Yeah, Tome of Illusions. That's let you transmog the old enchants. That's cool.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
I'll need
Are you
some-
going to be collecting transmogs?
Not sure. Maybe not. There's a bunch of other stuff I want to collect first. Well, actually, transmogs have achievements, don't they?
Sort of.
Okay.
That was one of the things you got for logging in,
Yeah.
and they just spammed achievements.
So there's only 2 for me to get left, so I won't have to worry too much about them.
Yeah, you'll get them eventually.
Just need some more shirts. I can just go buy them from someone, from a vendor.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Quest. And for the chat, I read all the quest text, so sorry.
Oh right. They're gonna love that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the most exciting WoW stream on Twitch.
Oh yeah, definitely the lore stream. Cool.
Yeah.
New ring.
And I mean, it's for an audience that likes to watch you make cry. So
Yep,
I
I'm
think
sure.
we're really hitting the.
Yeah. I'm sure those people would love this.
Things here.
Well, that's a. Hang on. What's that a best upgrade for? My old ring. I miss a Pandaria ring. Finally replace that.
Shot up like levels.
You're lagging out again.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's alright. You can't
Let me
help
know if
having.
it gets
You can't help your
Yeah.
awful ISP.
right. I wish I could.
Yeah.
We're fairly rural. Like, we're kind of far away from the town, so. It's the only place that is actually willing to wire us up
That sucks.
this far out.
How long a drive is it to the town? Holy shit, this two-hander has 1800 intellect.
Yeah, so
So you
the
found
amount of scaling that the gear does between warlords, you basically get 5 times higher stats.
That's kind of insane. Why'd they do it so much?
Well met.
I don't know. It might be because they wanted. It might be because they wanted bigger numbers again. You know, they're like, man, I miss hitting for 1,000,000 damage,
Yeah.
or it might just be part of the like a little detail to say like this is how badass the Legion is, and
Oh, yeah.
you know you're really not ready for it. You need to become 5 times stronger than you are right now, or we're all gonna die.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I like that as a little touch.
Alright, I'm prepared to face the Legion.
Be careful.
And so when you get the
Oh.
artifact weapon, you feel
I must
really
be party
powerful.
leader. I must be party leader, apparently.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, cool.
Do you think that means I'll get to queue with you?
Yeah, it says something about you need to queue with your group, so let's
Yeah.
see what
Go
happens.
with honor,
Oh,
friend.
you did not meet the requirements for the chosen dungeon. I think I won't let you in.
Right. Okay.
That's kind of sucks.
Well, I'll meet you in Dalaran then.
Need help?
Sounds good. It's really hard to quest with other people these days in WoW.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
I'm now queued for scenarios. Okay.
It's like the MMO part of it is just like archaic now.
Yeah.
But after you're done with that, you're gonna have to go to Karazhan and Ulduar and just do like a bit of lore things through there.
That'll be fun. Well, this picture is stretched. Oh, I have other people in my group. That's weird.
Yeah, it auto queues you for a scenario.
That's cool. We've got 14 people.
Yeah. It's pretty smooth the way it does it. Oh, and you're also there with Horde players. They're on another ship on a completely different part of the map.
That's cool.
Yeah, you get to a boss fight, and you know the Horde are on the other side of the like boss fight.
That's cool. Man, I hope they do more stuff like this.
Yeah.
Wonder what spec I should use. I'm disc at the moment. But...
What is that?
It appears to be a great
Probably
source
Shadow.
of fell energy.
But I guess
Never
it's up to
seen
you.
anything like it.
I'll stay disc. Damage and healing. Oop, cutscene. Very short cutscene.
Okay. Yeah, you're determined not to talk during cutscenes, aren't you?
Yep.
That's kind of your thing.
Yeah, a lot of people just talk over them in like
Yeah.
let's plays and stuff. And
Yeah.
I want to like respect the game.
Even if it's not a very good cutscene.
Oh, people are dying left and right. People can do any healing.
I would normally just talk over the cutscenes, but I will respect your channel.
Thanks, that's cool.
You're welcome.
Well, that went smooth. Sort of.
Are you like the only healer there?
Sorry?
Are you like the only healer in your group? Everyone else is just DPS.
There's one other healer, apparently. Druid.
Right.
It worked.
Funnily enough,
Grey Mane,
it's not
that's cool.
it's not very popular to level as a healing spec.
Yeah. It'd probably be more popular now that people can just swap back and forth.
Yeah. But you can't get your second artifact until 102, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's really shooting yourself in the foot to get a healer artifact first. So,
Yeah, that does kind of lock you in for a while.
yep. So yeah, you probably should get the shadow artifact first, and then we can go grab the holier disc one.
That's a shame. Want the holy one. I'm a holy priest. Ah, well. Oh god, that's low damage.
Well, too bad. You have to worship the dark gods or the old gods for a little while.
Yeah. Man, this is really cool. I hope they do more stuff like this. It's like a little LFR sort of thing.
Yeah, it is cool. Has it ever struck you as odd that a priest can just go from worshipping the light to the old gods in just like a click of a button?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, my religion is no different.
I suppose it's
I don't know.
it's because priests apparently have a lot of psychic abilities, and shadow is when they start to abuse those abilities.
That makes sense. I'm pretty sure it is different denominations of priests, though. So,
Different
I think they say
denominations.
that. Yeah, I think they talk about that in the artifact quest, that
Ah, okay.
they're trying to bring everyone together.
It's my first time healing as discipline, so this is a really fun, stress-free way to try it out.
Yeah. If you die there, you just resurrect immediately, pretty much. So
That's cool.
it's like Battleground style, where you have a spirit healer.
Grey Mane's tanking for us.
Yeah.
Go Greymane. Someone's AFK. Will they get credit for it? Probably.
Probably. Yeah, probably. They're just looking for a carry.
No, but this is fun. Why would you skip this? I'd be sad if
Probably
I
because they've already done it across their 11 other characters.
Yeah.
So to be fair, you can just skip it if you've done it before.
Oh.
They send you to talk to someone, he's like, are you ready to face the Legion? And you just go, come on, I've done this before. Well, alright then, have fun in Dalaran.
Many good troops.
We'll have to mourn them later.
It's kind of like Undertale, actually.
Agreed.
Wait, you look like you've been here before. Yeah, I'll see you in Dalaran.
Oh, that's true. That's cool. Oh, the Horde gets Thrall.
Varian's
We get
forces
Jada.
should have landed
We get
just
Greymane too, though.
Let's hope they have
Right.
more luck.
Greymane is cool. Kind of a...
Neither have
I don't know, I don't really like him since he's just like, alright, I must kill Sylvanas.
This isn't
I suppose I don't really know
That's
much.
my one-
I don't really know much about his character. He's just a cool werewolf. So I've given
Yeah.
him the benefit of the doubt so far, 'cause I don't really know much about him. Whereas Jaina, I know she's turned all
he's-
dumb.
Evil, yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Jaina. Not to be confused with regular Jaina, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I haven't seen any of Jaina since the pre-expansion. I don't know where she's gone.
She's here in this scenario, but I don't know if she'll be anywhere afterwards.
Yeah. You'll see her for a minute, and then she just pieces out.
Let's go.
So yeah, Sylvanas is war chief now. That's what's going on the other side of the battleground.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Huh.
Yeah.
Kind of funny, never expected her to become the war chief back when... Wow, people are dying to these massive fireballs. These look very painful.
Oh yeah, those fireballs. Those hit hard.
I'm gonna respect them.
So Vol'jin gets stabbed at the end of the this scenario that you're doing.
Spoilers?
And
Or
it's
don't
like
I
a
get to
fatal-
see that?
You don't get to see that.
Ah, that's the Horde one? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Part of the Alliance's story is that you don't know that that's going on, so...
Okay.
To see you safe. And you.
So we're supposed to kind of
So
think Jaina might be
Vol'jin is-
right.
Yes.
Crystals are the key.
And Greymane, because he's all on board for killing Sylvanas.
Ooh, the High Tinker, King of Gnomes, is here. He's in a cool mech. That's awesome.
It's like one of the first things he's ever done, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so Vol'jin gets stabbed, and he has this, like, fell wound that's, like, lethal. And he calls Sylvanas into the throne room, and he's like, so... Like, I've never trusted you, is what he says. And he's like, if you ever told me that I was going to be dying, and you were standing in front of me about to become war chief, I would not have assumed that the Legion had anything to do with it.
Yeah. That's right, I remember you telling me about that, yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Whoa! Assault the
Like,
demons.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but the spirits told me to, so you're the war chief. Just please don't kill everyone, okay?
Here.
And she, like, crosses her fingers behind her back and just goes, sure.
the shore, and then boom! Explosions of fell energy all around us. And these buildings just grew up out of them, filled with demons. I don't know how we're going to be able to push them back at this rate.
One demon at a time. With me, Alliance. Leave nothing.
It's nice that they're
standing.
bringing in some old lore characters to actually do things.
Yeah, it's good having them actually doing stuff instead of just sitting around the cities.
Because I'm sure everyone has, like, one favorite character that just has done nothing in Warcraft. Or,
Yeah.
Or WoW.
Where is
You know,
Tiron?
like your favorite Warcraft character
No,
just stands
they were
around and
on
looks
us in
pretty
seconds. Fell fire
uh,
everywhere.
the MMO. And they're like, we
Yeah.
should probably do some fan service for those people. 'cause-
Keep your eyes open for survivors. Save as many
Yeah, I
as
think
you
it's because they've had trouble with the past, like just with tech. Because things weren't dynamic at all in the old days. Just NPCs didn't really help with anything. There was no phasing, so they couldn't really do much with NPCs without turning them into bosses.
That's
Burning
true.
Crusade.
Yeah. They had a comma who helped you with the boss fight. Is that like the closest they've done to having NPCs like participate in the story?
Yeah. That's right. What happened in the Illidan fight? Maya helped, did she? Or I think.
Oh yeah. So once you beat Illidan, you sort of do like lethal damage to him, so he gets to like 10% or something. He traps you, and then he's like, "Is that all the fury you can muster?" And Mayu shows up and is like, she says their fury pales in comparison to mine, which is funny when you do it as a level 110, and you one-shot Illidan and he goes to 1%, and he's like, "Is that all you got?" And Maya, this level 70, shows up and is like, "You know, I'm much stronger than they are.
Don't worry, level 110, I'll save you.
Don't worry, I'll save you." I think that would be funny in the comic about my Draenei that I would love to make if I had writing skills or artist skills. I would just have her like hit Illidan in the face, and he gets like smashed into this giant crater, and there's like this pillar of lava that comes out, and he sort of crawls his way out, and he's like got a broken arm and something, and he's like bandaged he's bandaged, and he's like, "Is that," and he like coughs up blood, "Is that all you got?" Then I envision Maya showing up with like a walker. You just see her walker like appear, and then she holds up a cane and waves at it, and it's like, "Their fury pales compared to mine." Like this really decrepit geriatric. And the other one is just like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
Sorry, I have Shadowed Pain as discipline, I keep forgetting that.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, they have Holy is the spec that only has Holy spells, and Shadow only has Shadow, but Discipline has like both.
There's some discipline overlap, I guess. Every class, I think, has Power Word Shield.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that's,
every
that's a
type of
discipline. Yeah, Powered Shield is a discipline spell. So.
Right. Every mage has Ice Barrier, so as a fire mage, I just cast a ring of ice around myself and it somehow doesn't melt.
Weird.
Yeah. Being a mage was terrible when they had immunities. Magic immunities.
Yeah, that would have sucked. I'm glad they changed that.
Yeah. It was kind of nice that you had access to all your spells at once. But it was annoying.
Varian, I found him. Look, across the chasm.
Tyrion.
Tyrion!
Haven't seen him in
I
ages.
wonder how the rotations
All forces to Jaina.
back then.
You're right, Ned is dying again.
Oh yeah, not since Lich King, right?
I've got this.
Yeah, that's the last time I remember seeing him.
Is it better now?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, that bridge of ice that Jaina made.
Yeah, Thrall's Bridge is actually a retexture of that bridge.
Oh.
It looks really unsightly when you notice that.
Oh, the connection's dying again.
Oh. That sucks. Yeah, I've just had internet connection problems for the past like 3 or 4 days.
You
So
will pay for this.
That sucks.
Stay back.
it does.
Trap. The light will protect you.
I might just try switching over to the other router.
Alright. Yeah, see if that helps.
You stand before the temple of a god. Your pitiful light cannot reach you here. How fortunate that your friends have arrived just in time to watch you die.
Whoa, Croesus. Who the hell is that?
Destroy him. The light will. Thordring!
No!
All you have worked for, all you have sacrificed, just to see
Hello?
your champion
Ah, welcome back.
to
Hey,
ash.
is that any better?
Yeah,
By one.
that does sound better.
Destroy
That's good.
them.
Ah, so
I
they
was
brought,
half worried it was
they
going to be
brought,
much worse.
they brought Tyrion back just to kill him. Oh,
Yeah,
that sucks.
he's not dead yet,
Oh,
but
good.
Brace yourselves, Alliance.
you'll notice he's actually at full health when he falls into the
Aha, good.
like fell ocean. When I did that scenario, I would always joke like, someone dive in and grab Ashbringer.
I saw someone jump in the water.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people will try to get over to the other faction side, but
Ah,
it just teleports you back.
that's funny.
But yeah, imagine if the Paladin quest was just to dive in there and grab Ashbringer and just leave his corpse. He maybe take
Oh,
like
yeah.
his helmet.
There's the horde. Oh, that's cool.
Beasts from the Fellfire emerge.
Yeah.
Be careful.
And you get to see which faction is better at DPS.
Welcome Yuki to the stream.
Hello. That's the first time anyone has actually talked in chat.
Yeah.
I need to target something first.
I wonder if they're intimidated by the fact that I'm here.
Maybe. Don't know. I don't think there's many viewers though. Although my
Yeah.
viewer count isn't updating properly because Twitch.
Right. Where do you have the viewer count?
Sorry.
Is that on the where do you have that? Is that on the dashboard?
Yeah, it's part of the Twitch dashboard. It's got like a little number under the stream preview.
Right. I generally minimize that and just watch the pop-out chat, so.
Yeah, it doesn't update properly anyway, so don't know why I still bother with it. Guess I keep
Yeah.
hoping that they'll fix it.
It updates sometimes. I wish I had stuff to comment on, but I'm not there.
Yeah. We're just fighting
It won't let me.
Croesus.
Actually, it'll be kind of a long while until, like, we can join up and do quests together. Because after that, you're gonna do two separate scenarios, and then you're gonna get the artifact weapon.
Oh yeah.
And then after that is when we actually get to quest together. So
That sounds fun. The getting the artifact weapon.
they're really cool scenarios, but if you're waiting around waiting for your friend,
Yeah.
no.
I suppose you could do them together if you haven't done them before.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything that I really wanted to do on my mage. I'm kind of just hanging out in Dalaran.
You could quest on your chamois while you wait.
Target something first.
Yeah,
No time to gloat, Ren. We've got to stop Gul'dan before he summons another one of
that's a
his
good
faces.
idea. I'll probably do that.
Everyone, across the chasm.
Considering it probably won't take as long as the scenarios.
We killed that big thing.
We'll take the ridge and cover
Tomb
your
of
flank.
Sargeras. Cool.
Sylvanas.
Oh yeah. I don't know why it's
Good
the
luck,
tomb.
Varian.
I don't think Sargeras is dead.
I think it's where his body is. Because Sargeras is weird. He like sacrificed his body to have his spirit crossing that Azeroth or something.
Okay.
Yeah, his lore is confusing.
That is pretty confusing. I'm Lauren. Also Kira, the moderator that's always here.
Yeah. He's my most active mod.
Up now, and I will grant you a
Yes.
You are right, human.
I have to make sure
There is no way
everyone
to
stays in
run
line.
from my master. Now, witness the true might of Lord Sargeras.
Not that
Oh,
we have
slow
really
down.
problems with that.
We've broken their lines before. We will again. Charge!
That's a lot of demons. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't have any AoE as discipline.
Actually, if you'll notice, you're actually playing a Hearthstone game right now.
Oh yeah?
So, yeah. Jaina is your hero, and Gul'dan is theirs.
Oh yeah.
And he throws a lot of minions at you. Jaina plays Varian Rin, and
Chatting Rin.
I guess
Kill him
Raging
already.
Worgen would be.
I have seen the end of your pitiful
And then like
world,
Gul'dan right before the end of it summons Jiraxxus. So
That's good.
it's really easy to just visualize him just playing Jiraxxus. I think that's great. It would take a lot to convince me that it's not just actually a game of Hearthstone. You know? It's not so much a reference as it is a direct port,
Yeah.
like the Shaman artifact quest.
Oh yeah, that was cool. The Heroes of the Storm
Yeah.
reference.
Let's just play a game of heroes right now. Actually, I got Rhaegar as a follower. He's a bodyguard, and you can assign him to just run around the world with you.
That was cool.
So Rhaegar just follows me around now, doing quests
we
with me.
will cut you down, monster.
And his like passive ability is he makes your Ghost Wolf. It's the same as Epic Mount Speed.
Oh, they've got Bane over there. I haven't even met Bane yet. Can's
Who's that?
son. Bane
right.
Bloodwolf. Took over from Can when he died.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot he was there.
You
He doesn't
see
really
now,
do a whole lot.
the fate of this world is sealed. The Legion cannot be stopped.
I hope they do something with him this expansion.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He was in Siege of Orgrimmar, but that's about all.
Cutscene.
Victory is ours! Hold fast! Mercator! We finish this now! Call in the gunship!
Way ahead of you, sir. Transangulating our positions right now.
Get it! Get it! My lord! Push forward! And get Windrunner's archers to clear the skies! No, she wouldn't. I knew it! I knew we couldn't trust her! Without the Horde, we'll be overrun! We must retreat! Get everyone to the gunship. Everyone! Fall back!
Take this to my son.
You will be remembered as the king who sacrificed his life for nothing. For the Alliance.
That was so cheesy. I loved it.
Yeah, that was a good cutscene.
Yeah, that was very
Long,
good.
though.
Yeah. Welcome Edmond and Teslano.
Yeah, Varian's dead. He's really dead, as
Yeah.
far as I can tell.
They could bring him back as a raid boss though, all fell corrupted by Gul'dan. That'd be cool.
Just barely pieced together somehow.
Like all made out of fell energy or something.
Yeah. I thought he was getting corrupted or something, but then he just exploded.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little overkill.
I didn't actually know that Greymane was had white fur in his wolf form. I thought he
Yeah.
had grey fur. It's Greymane.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks cool.
Yeah. It doesn't have grey fur by default in Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes. He's kind of gray, yeah. It's more just a regular wolf. I don't know how to describe it.
Hmm.
Yeah, Varian's death is not actually that big a deal, to be perfectly honest. But, not many people really cared about him.
he was the king of Stormwind, so the leader of the Alliance. But yeah, he wasn't as big a lore character as someone like Jaina or Malfurion.
Actually, do you want to tell the story of Varian's lore, like, within the game?
Oh yeah, I don't know if he existed before World of Warcraft came out. Actually, your mic is feeding back into the Discord.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's when World of Warcraft first came out, he was just gone. He wasn't there in Stormwind. There was his son Anduin was there. He was just a little kid at the time. But there was this whole quest line in Classic WoW about how the king got kidnapped by the Defias and Onyxia set it all up, but you never actually found where he went. It was just a quest line that never finished. And then Burning Crusade happened and nothing about the king. And then Wrath of the Lich King happened and he was just back. He was just there.
This one I like fixed now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he never existed in World of Warcraft. He was a side story told in the comic book, and then he just came back. You know, you walk in a Stormwind Keep, and there he is.
Yeah, I remember seeing him going, who the hell's that?
I guess we have a new king now.
Yeah, I guess that's what he looks like. But yeah,
Malfurion did the same thing.
yeah, they told Varian's whole story in the comics instead of in the game, so he just kind of appeared.
Yeah. Malfurion did the same thing in that he was not there, just talked about, and then he just showed up.
Yeah.
With no explanation.
Yeah, I think you have to read one of the books to see what happened with him.
Yeah. Hopefully it's one of the good ones.
Yeah. I'll get to it one day.
Did you ever end up getting that StarCraft book that was really bad?
I think I have it. I haven't read it though. I'll probably read it soon.
Are you kind of looking forward to that?
Yeah, that should be funny, I reckon.
Yeah.
If it's too bad, I'll just stop reading it. But it'd be funny to make fun of it though.
Yeah. Like DMC.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, that game is... That was not a very good game.
It was pretty fun though. Oh yes, I get this amazing staff now. Those stats.
800 intellect, you said?
1800.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, my current one has 577.
Yeah. So, Mythic Raid Gear, this expansion is 905 plus item level.
Jeez, that's insane.
Let's see, this neck has 1,800 stamina. Chest has 2.6 million intellect. Or 2.6 thousand, sorry.
Jesus.
I'm used to health bars where 1,000 means a million. They really ramped up the numbers.
Can I read his letter before I give it to... No, I can't. No.
Oh. I think he reads it to you anyway.
Oh, good.
From what I remember, at least.
Optional, ride on a griffin. Or I could just fly there. I'll ride on the griffin.
Your choice.
Oh yeah, there's some extra dialogue if you do it.
Okay. Imagine, like, it's just this griffin that Greymane is just personally given to you. Imagine you just fly off.
Yeah.
Like, on your own mount. It's like, oh, well, fine. I guess we're not friends.
Wait, how many children does Greymane have? Did he have a
Just
son
the-
and a daughter?
Does he?
He had the one that Sylvanas killed, but he only has a daughter.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Princess Tess Greymane. She says, I've seen my father angry before, but never like this.
Yeah, she's a rogue. She's in the rogue
Oh, cool.
order hall.
That's good. Need more rogues in the lore.
Yeah. They're always in the background, fittingly enough.
That's true.
Valera is actually there too, and it's probably the first time I've ever seen her in World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if like she actually existed in WoW or they made her up because she's a blood elf, so I wouldn't have seen her.
Yeah.
I'm Alliance.
Probably, but the only time I've ever seen her was in like artwork. So like loading screens or in like the instruction manual.
Ah.
And in Hearthstone. And it's funny that she's in Hearthstone because that makes her the most like visible rogue. Like she's the representative of all the rogues.
Yeah.
And she's like not really even in the game.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty great. Yeah, they're like half the people in that room are Heroes characters.
Yeah.
Why, hello there. How can I
And then check the health on the panda. That's like the highest health bar there.
Asa Cloud Singer.
Yeah. She's so much stronger than everyone else there for no reason.
Oh, she's got less than Malfurion and Gilban. Mikatorp.
Does she? How much does she have?
1.2 million, or 1.3 actually. Rounded up.
3, okay. Okay.
And
So they changed the numbers.
yeah, most other people have 1.4 million. Welcome, Wordy.
She had like boss level health for Legion, so it was like 900 million.
Welcome, friend.
I like what they've done with the dwarves, that they're all three of them combined into one allied again. That's
What?
cool. Like
What do you mean?
like the
I don't know this
dwarves,
story.
they what do they call it? The Council of Three Hammers, I think. The three dwarf clans. They all lived in Ironforge way back when, and I think there was a succession war. They couldn't decide who was going to take over as new leader, so they had a kind of a war. And the Bronzebeards kicked the Dark Irons and the Wild Hammers out. The Bronzebeards and the Wild Hammers were still kind of on decent terms, but the Dark Irons were pretty pissed, and they went off and summoned Ragnaros, of course, accidentally. And I think they were, yeah, I think they were actually enslaved by him for a while. And the lead Bronzebeard at the time, what was his name? It's Muradin's brother. Magni, that's him, thanks. Yeah, his daughter, I think.
In time,
His daughter got,
my son shall
yeah,
rule
his
the
daughter got
Dark
kidnapped by the
Irons,
Dark
and
Irons.
perhaps all
And
Ironforge as well.
I clicked on her and she's talking for about a year.
Moira.
Yeah, she got kidnapped by the Dark Irons, and she was married to their Emperor. And so there was a quest way back in Vanilla that we had to go into Blackrock Depths, and we had to do that fight. The final fight was her and the Emperor, and we had to kill the Emperor and not kill her to finish the quest. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, so lore-wise, the Emperor's dead, but Moira survived, and turned out she actually liked being a Dark Iron, so she stayed there, and she's now leading them.
But she's also a good guy.
Yeah, so the Dark Irons, I guess they're free of Ragnaros now, and yeah, the three clans have now, they're allied again, so all three leaders are in Ironforge now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go in the throne room, Muradin, Moira, and Faustad are all there now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I just know when you talk to Muradin, he says, what can the Council of Three Hammers do for you? And I thought that meant he just had, like, the three hammers. He walks around with one in each hand and one on his back. Like, I'm the Council of Three Hammers now. That just means me.
Oh, he does have two. Oh no, he has a hammer and an axe.
Yeah.
He's got one hammer. Faustad's got a hammer.
You know I said in Heroes, it looks like his hammer has, like, the Dota symbol, but
Yeah.
a little bit off. Is that still the case in WoW?
Where was the Dota symbol on it? I think he's got
It was
a
on
different...
his left.
I think he's got
left hand.
a different hammer on this one now.
Okay.
Why have you approached me?
Because I'm
Take
pretty
care.
sure they made the
patience
new
is
models
short.
for Heroes and then just ported them over to WoW.
It'd take
Yeah, he looks very different here from Heroes now.
Okay.
He's got wearing completely different armor and stuff.
Okay. Furion looks exactly the same. So I know they did that with him.
Yeah, he does look the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of weird having the Dark Irons in the Alliance now, because like from the classic days they were evil and we were killing them in the dungeons, and then I was questing in Draenor and there were a bunch of Dark Iron characters I was taking quests from. I was like, what the hell?
They're probably still evil, to be fair.
Discipline
What is
and
it?
practice lead us to
I don't
our
know.
full
They're probably
potential.
there's probably somewhere where it's just like, kill a bunch of Dark Iron Dwarves.
Well, we can still go back to
Okay.
Blackrock Depths.
Why, hello there.
It was nice seeing Mechatol do stuff in that cutscene too.
Yeah,
That's cool.
he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
His mech was really cool.
Yeah.
Greetings, friend. Nature stands with
And gnomes need more stuff in the lore.
Yeah. What do they have in the lore, actually? Like, of any importance?
They've got the whole Gnomeregan thing. I don't know what's happened with that, if they've managed to regain Gnomeregan yet.
Yeah.
But I do like their origin though. Did you know their origin?
I don't, actually. The origin of Gnomeregan, or the
Of gnomes.
I don't. I didn't know they had an origin.
Yeah, they have it in Wrath of the Lich King. Welcome, Tide. Yeah, it's Lauren's my friend on voice chat with me.
Hello.
Yeah, he's the gnomes. They were originally robots, which is the silliest and dumbest thing, and I love it.
Oh. And then they got infected with the curse of flesh.
Yep. Yeah.
I know about the curse of flesh, actually. That's the same with dwarves, except they were not really robots.
Yeah, they were rock people, I think. Earthen.
Yeah. So someone built the gnomes, and then they came to life, and they're basically Pinocchio.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great. Yeah, I think they were made by Mimeron in Ulduar.
Yeah. Okay. But he is a gnome, isn't he? I would
Mimeron?
assume that he would have become a living gnome.
He looked like a robot when I saw him, so I guess some of them survived the curse without getting changed.
I mean,
Mimeron.
I know he's a robot. I just assumed that he would have been one of the gnomes that they made, and not the creator of them.
Oh, he was made by the Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, to try and guard Yogg-Saron.
Yes. Which didn't work out so well.
No.
Will you join our cause?
I like how the Titans are engineers.
Yeah,
Can you
it's cool.
Can you imagine if you get the quest for you either choose Goblin or Gnomish engineering, and there's a third quest for Titan engineering?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You just find a Titan and he's like, let me show you how to make, a lightning sprocket.
Let me show you how to make a gnome robot.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that's the only recipe they have.
Never lose hope.
Alright, better give the
Yeah,
letter
that-
to Anduin.
Okay.
For a moment I thought Jaina was speaking. The speech bubble was a bit in a weird position.
Oh, okay.
Wish this was voice acted. This is kind of a big moment.
Oh, yeah. They don't really voice act the speech bubbles.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I like how they added the Warcraft 3 sort of voice acting stuff, though. You know, where they speak to you, like in Warcraft 3.
Yeah. Yeah, the little pop-up
Funny
on the
thing-
bottom.
Yeah, funny thing is, I finally got all my add-ons sorted out, and now whenever that pops up, it's right over all my abilities.
Oh. Yeah, I might have to move mine too. It's over my healing frames.
Is there a way to move it?
I've got a mod called Move Anything, so that should be able to move it.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's false advertising.
Yeah.
Do you ever accidentally like grab your mini map and just throw it across the screen?
No, you have to go into the menu and like enable move for stuff, thankfully.
Okay.
Otherwise I'd be messing everything up.
Yeah.
You disappoint me, King of Storm. Fucking shut up, Jaina. I hate you.
Yeah. New Jaina can.
Go away. She can.
I hope she
Greetings,
dies.
friend.
I was trying to think of the Warcraft equivalent of hell.
What would
Like
that
we've
be?
already been to Outland, so
Yeah, maybe Firelands? I don't know. We killed everything there.
the Nether.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Sometimes you see all these big names and I just go, man, I just want to play Heroes now.
Be vigilant.
Wasn't much XP,
You know what-
but all it did was deliver a letter, so.
Stormwind honors your service to the Alliance. Victory in the light.
Did it have a gold reward?
7 gold. Great.
7 gold, okay. So you hand Anduin a letter, and he's like, thank you. And you sort of give him a look, and he hands you a couple copper, and you
Yeah.
just give him another look, and he's like, fine.
He's like, he's crying, he's got tissues wiping his eyes, like, okay, and he
Yeah.
hands over the money.
Yeah. Here you go. 7 silver?
Life is
You think my
dedicated to
time is
destroying
worth
the
7 silver?
Yeah. Protect Stormwind, keep from the Legion. Okay. Geez,
Sounds easy enough.
that's a powerful trinket. I'm throwing that on as soon as I get that.
Yeah.
Do not
Oh, the funny thing is that staff you just got, you're gonna instantly replace it with your artifact weapon.
That's funny.
It was cool for the month before Legion came out, but you know.
Oh, could you do this part before Legion came out?
Yeah, you could.
Oh,
This was
okay.
all the quests.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Show me that proof that the Legion is among us. I'd laugh if he was wrong.
Huh?
Just runs up to a guard. You're a Legion. No, I'm not.
No, I swear. Let me show you. And he just stabs him.
Yeah.
Falls over dead. I have demon vision. I know. That's actually the part where when you level a demon hunter, they cross over to Azeroth.
Oh, okay. So you have to like go and warn them about the demons, maybe.
Yeah, so your character walks up to Anduin and is like, "Hey, there are demons here." And then instead of the guy, they're showing the demons. It's actually your character.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Doing the quest now. Back to good old questing.
Yep. We still have 2 more scenarios to do.
I was stuck on something invisible just then. These demons are pretty weak.
Right.
Oh, I've still got these buffs on, that's why. When they run out,
that makes sense.
I'll have some
I
trouble.
was thinking they're no match for the power of your Throne of Thunder gear.
Yeah. 2 expansions old, still just as good. Not really.
I wonder if we could do Siege of Orgrimmar with just us. Probably could,
We could try.
considering the stat jump.
Like once we hit 110 or now?
Once we hit 110.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely have to try that.
No. Garrosh has a mind control ability that's tough to deal with, so we would have
Oh.
to kill him
Yeah.
quickly.
That'll be tough.
That's the hardest thing about old raids. You get mind controlled and the fight is immediately over.
Yeah. Oh, that was a quick little quest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And that's where the first week ended. And you had to wait for the second week for the new content to come out, the next bit of it.
Oh, okay. Look at all these lore characters just all lined up. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, I just got your bag in the mail. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Enjoy it.
Be vigilant.
Yeah, it's always nice having more slots. I
Yeah.
always run out of inventory space.
Yeah, I still have problems with that.
It's always like a bunch of crafting stuff, too.
Yeah. Oh, I have to like stop every now and then and just spend like 20 minutes going through my bag, disenchanting everything that's not good.
Yeah. I always disenchant stuff as soon as I get it, which is why I often accidentally disenchant stuff that I need.
Yeah, that's the scariest part.
It's a good thing you can't actually disenchant your artifact weapons.
Oh, good.
Well, I assume you can't. Okay, yeah, you cannot. I love the idea of, you know, you disenchant Doomhammer and suddenly the world just, like,
You are
destroys
always
itself.
welcome.
Doomhammer was keeping the world together.
For the Alliance above all.
We must unite against the Legion.
Oh, villain's voice has like an echo on it.
Not all who wander
Do you have the echo effects enabled in the options menu?
Probably. Like the Death Knight
Okay.
voices and stuff.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I like
How
the
may
Death
I
Knight
aid you?
voices.
Yeah.
I just love to tinker.
But there's like one option specifically for
We are
echoes.
all that stands between the Legion and
I'm clicking everyone and they've got like little cool quotes, and I click on Mika Talk and he's like, I love to tinker. Standing there in battle pose, ready to protect the king. I love to tinker.
That's Gnomes for you. They just tried to make a race that's as silly as possible.
Yeah. What would be the silliest one, Horde side? Maybe the goblins?
Probably goblins. Probably horde pandas.
Yeah. I forgot they had pandas.
You forgot about pandas. Do you like the Pandaran race at all?
Yeah, I really like pandas. I just keep forgetting that they're cross-faction.
Right. You think they're lions.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that you start one and then later on you pick what faction they are.
I've sacrificed everything. What have you given? Trust in Lord Illidan's
A
plan.
lot of people are upset about that because, like, pandas are cute, horde aren't cute. They should be alliance.
Reluctant quartermaster. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Captive.
They just snatched up a demon. Do you have any idea as to why Black Temple is full of demons? Did you know the answer to that question?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess they would. No, I don't know.
Because, like, as far as I could accept it, like, oh, Illidan just had a lot of, Wrath Guards just decide to join him. There's Satyr walking around in the middle of Black Temple, and it's like, I don't really see how we got you guys to join up with him.
We are
Yeah.
all that stands between the Legion
Satyr
and
specifically becomes Satyr because they joined the Burning Legion. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he's got all those demons. Ooh, I might get some water, actually. My water is hilariously outdated.
how so?
I've still got Mr. Pandaria water on me. 30,000 mana over 20 seconds. Cool.
Okay. I thought you meant actually get water, like
Oh.
IRL. And I was like, how is your water outdated?
Well, my water is going warm. Oh well, it's fine. It's water.
I should actually get some water. My throat is pretty dry.
Don't give in to the power
Yeah, go
of
for
the
it.
Legion.
I've sacrificed everything. What
Discrimination?
have
Are you talking about satyrs? Tired RFC? Because satyr becomes satyr because they're evil. It's not like they just so happen to look like that. They're night elves that join the Legion. So, I don't think that really works.
Death to the
Dalaran
Legion.
is under siege, hero. The Legion intends to knock us
Kedgar
out of
suddenly out of
town.
nowhere.
Meet me
Oh,
in
yeah, he does that.
the Dead Wind Pass. I have a plan. A horribly dangerous plan.
And I was
But
gonna bring
a
you
plan
Karazhan.
nonetheless.
Ooh, cool. Oh,
Oh
now I-
wait, no, he brings you to Oldwar first.
Oh, Oldwire, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know that Kedgar doesn't die in Draenor.
Nope, he's probably gonna die at some point.
Probably. They seem to be killing a lot of people off now.
Yeah. Just to be edgy.
Yeah.
How many reused lines? I know Illidan says, you are not prepared like 3 times.
Oh god. That's a meme at this point, so I guess they thought
Yeah.
they have to do it.
There's a quest where I played through a memory as Illidan, and Illidan is talking to someone, and before he gets interrupted, he's about to say, "Are you prepared?" Yeah. You'll know what you'll know the level of cringiness it gets to if you level a demon hunter.
I have to do that, they look really fun.
Yeah.
They start at level 100 or something.
They start at 98, and then once
Oh,
you're
yeah.
done with the zone, you'll be at 100.
That's cool. I can see why they gave everyone a free level 100 then, so that people wouldn't just all go Demon Hunter.
Yeah. If you were a level 70, you can make a Demon Hunter.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you could very easily just get to level 70 and then just make a Demon Hunter. Skip 30 levels.
That's cool.
What is that? 4 expansions worth of content you can just skip.
Yeah.
We have way
Yeah.
too many expansions, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a pretty weird thing, Tired, when you're still getting into it. There's just so much going on. I don't know how someone new to the thing is supposed to get into it now.
Into what? I was reading chat, sorry.
Yeah, into WoW. Like, learning about the lore and stuff. Yeah, there's so much.
Actually, Tired, they've actually done a lot to sort of make this game accessible to Heroes people. Like, they've added a ton of abilities directly imported from Heroes, I think, to make it more appealing. So you get in, you pick your class, and you're like, oh, I know that, Thrall does that. And, you can do that as Rhaegar. So... Actually, Arthas's ult, the Sindragoza, you can actually do that now as a Frost Death Knight. Hello?
Oh, sorry, I was reading the quest.
Okay. I was worried I cut out for a second.
Nah, it's still good. To take a portal to Dalaran. Where's the portal?
Yeah, it's in Stormwind Keep. It's
Cool.
As soon as you walk into Stormwind Keep, it's on the left.
Cool. Alright, go.
It took me forever to find that, so you're welcome.
Pretty cool they give you a Dalaran Hearthstone. That's great.
Yeah. For one to add to your collection
Yeah.
of Hearthstones. You've got 3 now. Some order halls actually get an extra Hearthstone, so like I think Warrior gets a Hearthstone for their order hall.
Wow.
At some point, they're just gonna add a whole new collections tab for Hearthstones.
Right, we are in Northrend. Oh no, we're not. That's weird.
You're in.
Dalaran is
You're
moved.
above. Yeah, you're above the. What's it called? Not the Dread Wastes. The
Deadwind Pass.
Deadwind Pass. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, Deadwind's Cross. Deadwind Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Sindragoza. That's actually my favorite heroic in Heroes. Arthas's Sindragoza.
Yeah, Sindragoza looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I chose the other alt, the Army of the Dead, even though it's supposedly better.
Yeah, Sindragoza is great. Just freezes everyone and stuff.
Yeah.
In the heroes. In WoW, I didn't like her hell much.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really like her as a fight.
Okay.
There's demons everywhere, so I helped fight them.
It was cool that you got to fight Sindragoza.
Yeah. It was really annoying though. She had this horrible thing that would destroy you if you cast spells, so that was super annoying.
Really? So as a healer, I'm sure you didn't like that.
Yeah. And her voiceover was really annoying. Her voice is so annoying.
She definitely doesn't sound like a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, those buffs have definitely worn off. Taking a while to kill stuff now. Maybe I'll go Shadow.
Right, Shadow's a good idea. You're going to be using it probably for the next couple levels, right? So you might as well.
Yeah. Just when stuff doesn't die very quickly, I like the other 2 specs better, but because you don't really get to play around the dots, but now I can use dots.
That's true.
Okay, where am I going? This way.
Yeah, Mosh Pit is pretty great as well.
Yeah, I love Mosh Pit.
Do you have a favorite heroic? I know you don't really play anymore, but what was your favorite?
I don't know. I did like Mosh Pit as well. That was pretty good. I'm hitting the wrong keys here. I don't know. I'm not sure what my favourite would be. Oh, welcome Wide.
You seem troubled. There is much to be done.
I'm glad you liked my DMC videos.
Yeah, they're really good videos.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh god, suddenly massive demon in here.
Where are you?
I'm about to talk to Khadgar to teleport Dalaran.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, so you skipped Karazhan and Dwarf.
He's about to tell him. We're over
Okay.
Karazhan, but he's going to teleport it, so I don't know. I'll be going to Oldoi
guess-
now, I think.
Okay.
Not
No, I
sure.
think they just cut those bits out. So now once you're done with the
Oh.
invasion, just head straight to Dalaran.
Oh, I want to go to see what happened in Oldoi. What happened there?
You meet Magni. He's back, and he tells you need to find the Pillars of Creation in the Broken Isles, and he says that Azeroth is a Titan. So, and then you go to Karazhan and figure out where the pillars are.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And now you're caught up.
That's a shame I can't do that stuff, but oh well. I guess that was that was like event stuff.
Yeah, it's just story as well, so you can just
Oh, yeah, I can just
figure
look
out
it
the
up.
story.
I can look it up on
Yeah.
YouTube too, yeah.
That's true. Alright, I'm gonna be right back if that's okay. Like 10,
Yeah, that's
15
fine.
minutes. Alright. I'm sure you can handle streaming on your own. You have
Yeah.
enough experience with it. Alright. Alright. Have fun. See ya.
But yeah. Yeah, Wired, my hands are a lot better these days, thanks. I still have to be careful what I do though, so I'm not actually going to raid in WoW because that's part of what hurt them in the first place. So I'm only going to do like the single player quests and probably do some fun LFR stuff. Yeah, I do have to be a bit careful how much I do though, or I'll hurt me wrist again. Alright, teleport Dalaran. Dalaran's such a weird city, they just kind of teleport it around wherever it needs to be.
Citizens of Azeroth, today is the day we turn the tide. Today is the day that we retake our world and send the Legion back to the hell that spawned them. Our path is clear. The pillars of creation await on the Broken Isles.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool little events in the game now for questing. Eventually does get back to the point where you're just doing quests, just kill 10 of these and whatever, but yeah, they do have a lot of cool stuff like that sprinkled throughout. Especially at the start of an expansion's content.
Well met.
Council of 6. Dalaran Hearthstone, that's awesome.
Be careful.
Powerful artifacts. Okay. I wonder if I go back to Northrend, I wonder if Dalaran will still be there. I assume it will. It was kind of part of some quests back then. Northrend. Yeah, it's still there. We're in the Legion continent now. That's cool. Oh, hi. That armor looks familiar, but I forget what it is. Priest armor, but yeah,
Hello?
I forget what it's from.
You need something? See you around.
Okay, that might be for my artifact. I'm still torn. I really should get the shadow one first, but I want to main holy, so kind of want the holy one. But the shadow one will be more useful for leveling. I don't know. That's alright, Wyatt. I stream usually about once a week. Usually around this time. But I always archive it on YouTube though if you want to watch that. Yeah, the archives always go up on YouTube. Oh, that's right, there was a flight path back here somewhere. Where was it? Okay, I thought I had a flight path on my map, but I guess it's... Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is more fun. Well, you can leave a comment on YouTube. I'll usually answer them. That looks pretty great. 2 mounts overlapping like that. Oh, where's that go? Somewhere I can't go. Must be for shaman only. If you haven't played since Wrath, then you'll probably appreciate this feature that you can swap to any spec you want whenever you want. I'm a Shadow Priest, a Holy Priest, and a Disc Priest. How cool is that? Yeah, see you, Wide. Have a good night. I think I remember seeing that NPC back in Wrath. They've given her a much higher level now. Nah, no trees. Now your talents are these. You get to... each row you can pick one. And you can change them while you're in cities. Yeah, and these choices are different for each of the specs too. So sometimes these have new spells and stuff. Pretty cool. I really like what they've done with specs. Because the trees... and it was kind of fun filling them out, but let's face it, everyone just looked up what the best layout was and copied that, so... I think this is a bit more interesting. Sometimes I would actually change talent choices for different raid fights. Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, see you, Wide. Thanks for watching. Okay, where am I going? I need to... Oh, that's the only quest I have? Okay, well I suppose I've got to get started on my thingy. Take the portal to Dalaran Crater. Where's the portal to Dalaran Crater? Ha. Whoa! Oh, I see. I can just walk through that. Where is this? Agwin's Gallery. This place is new. I suppose these are different artifacts. Very cool. Portal to Wormrest Temple. Ooh, here we go. Portals. Caverns of Time. That's cool. Chatreth. Wormrest. Dalaran Crater. And Karazhan. Interesting choices. We shall go to Dalaran Crater. which is back in the Eastern Kingdoms. Well, they don't actually give you a slow fall. It's pretty funny. Well, this is the priest quest, so I guess they expect you to be able to levitate yourself and not die. Otherwise you will die on the way down. That's pretty mean of them. Level 17s. I'm level 98. Whoops. Oh no, that is what I want. I need a flying mount. What's a cool one? Cool flying. Maybe I can't sort by flying, can I? Or can I? No. Oh, I've got some flying carpets. Haven't used one of those in a while. Flying cloud, kite. Here's a carpet. Whee! These are a tailoring mount. I have the tailoring profession, so I get to make these cool flying carpets. Yeah, so we're back in Eastern Kingdoms. Yeah, that was Dalaran Crater, which is where Dalaran used to be, like, way back when. Dalaran was destroyed in Warcraft 3 and then they rebuilt it and then they kind of turned it into a flying city and now they just kind of move it around wherever it needs to be. Pretty weird. Where am I going? Tirisful Glade. I'm right about to hit level 99. Not quite 100 yet, but you can start the Legion content at level 98. That's cool. You don't have to wait till 100. We didn't use a genie. Yeah, it looks like a pretty snug little carpet. Sleep on this thing. It'd be scary, but you could. I wonder if I get to see what the artifacts look like before I pick one. We'll find out, I suppose. Ah, Scarlet Monastery, the memories.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello, I had to help out with something.
Well, that's fine.
Sorry about that.
They sent me off to do the priest quest.
How far have you gotten in those?
I just flew to the NPC they told me to talk to. It was kind of mean that I had to take the old Dalaran crater portal, and they didn't have a slow fall effect on there.
You had levitate. You have levitate.
Yes,
did you not know to use it?
Oh no, I did. Yeah, it's just if anyone didn't have it bound and didn't expect it, they'd be dead.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. Yeah.
That's why there's a person who says like, "Hey, don't go through there. You're gonna die."
Yeah. Yeah, I have a little macro on my Naga, one of my buttons. I hit it and I just levitate.
Oh, that's great.
Very useful.
There's one person I was talking to, and they were a demon hunter, and they just hung out there at the Dalaran Crater portal, and they're on a PvP server. So whenever someone took the portal and weren't expecting it, they fell to their death, and he would just hit them and get the kill.
Jeez.
I got some water too while I was at it, so that's gonna keep me going.
The Legion poses a threat that
There's an NPC walking around, but I can barely see him because there's a bunch of people sitting here on dragons.
Oh. Curse of World Warcraft. Actually, I could probably meet up with you until you phase.
Oh yeah.
To lead this effort, we require a priest who is a proven champion to all people.
That's the problem with giving people these giant mounts.
But others must be
yeah. Maybe they should have had this area phased for each person. Oh well.
Yeah, but that would be boring. Phasing is not fun in Overworld.
I like it when it gets around this kind of stuff.
That's true. In Warlords of Draenor, it was awful, like when it first launched. Because people just Yeah, people just get on their mammoth as a Tauren and have like the toy that makes you gigantic.
Oh,
Just sit on the quest givers.
that's pretty dumb.
They got around that this time by having like all the quests are given to you by different people, you know. So you have the your class specific quest, and then you go to whichever zone you want to.
We've also seen, they seem to got some technology now that your click seems to prefer the NPC. Like I'm trying to wave over this person here, but it's actually going through to the NPC, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I used to have a key bound for friendly nameplates, and I would turn those on, and I could just click the nameplate, and then people couldn't sit on things. But it's good we don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. I have an add-on for nameplates, so not everything has it, but you know, nameplates are useful, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I used to use an add-on for that, but they've got some decent ones in by default now, so I'm just sticking with those for now.
What was chat talking about? Why do they need a genie?
I was using a flying carpet mount.
Oh, I see. The Taylor one.
Yeah.
That mount actually looks really easy to make.
They've given me a countdown, but I'm trying to read this quest text.
That
was weird.
Countdown to what?
It was saying you couldn't accompany me on this quest, and I don't know what I don't know what was happening if I click yes. I haven't accepted the quest yet, so that's weird.
Oh, okay. Quick, read the quest text now.
Yeah, read it now. Now, quick. Collect an artifact weapon.
Until next time.
Cool, I do get to look at them first. Ooh, that's pretty.
If you do decide to control click them, it closes the window.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So
whole
that's
one's
fun.
really nice. Discipline one, that's alright too.
I'm here to help.
Yay!
There you go, slow fall now. So if you manage,
Nice.
so if you fall off your magic carpet, you won't have like a nasty 1 foot fall.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
The Shadow
Do you
Dagger
have-
looks alright, but I definitely like the holy weapon the most.
What is the holy weapon? Can you link it in chat?
Probably. Let's see. Speaking of the Naru.
Ooh. That has quite a few U's, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it just has a Naru on top of it.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah, it's cool. Always like the Naru.
Turi.
Yeah, I
It
don't
just
know
looks like the
how to
word
say that.
true. But
True.
true.
So how long does it take until I can get a second artifact?
102. Level 102.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that should be fine if I just go Shadow for now then.
Yep.
Got a mind of its own. Ignore its maddening whispers. Do not trust the lies it spins.
Have fun.
That's pretty cool. An ancient dagger of the old gods.
Okay, by the way, this weapon is evil. We're just gonna hope that you don't turn evil, okay?
Yeah.
Cross your fingers.
Please don't turn
Please
evil.
don't turn evil. Yeah.
Promise.
There's the mining profession quest. There's one thing where it's like, oh, you want to mine this fel ore? Well, you have to be like part demon. So we're just gonna hammer this ore into you
What?
and turn you into part demon. And after they do that with 3 pieces of ore, they're like, okay, you might feel some latent desires to destroy worlds. Just ignore those. They'll go away in a few weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So that
weird.
was fun.
I like that.
It's funny because they're like, are you willing to make this sacrifice? You know, are you willing to sacrifice your humanity to mine? Or is a little bit better?
Jeez.
Sure, why not? If it gets to be profit, then...
May light and shadow guide you.
I don't know if there are any other artifacts that...
The blade was taken somewhere in northwestern
I know the
Tirisfal.
Death Knight one, the Blood
I've
Death
marked
Knight
the
artifact.
location on your map where
The
you
flavor
can
text
begin
says
your
it like
search.
feeds off of souls, but if it's not fed, it won't hesitate to feed off of like the wielder.
Jeez.
Which is funny because I have that artifact and I'm not a Blood Death Knight. It's my least used spec. I just have it. I have it sitting around in my backpack and it's like one day.
Yeah.
My favorite AN video is actually DMC3 Mission 18 because that's a fantastic video where you do the boss rush. You remember that?
Yep. I'm really proud of
That's
that one.
so cool. You beat every single boss like with no damage. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
And,
had to re-record so many times.
Really? The Agni and Rudra fight was especially good. Where you, like, they parried each other and instantly knocked both their swords away twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. That was funny.
No. That was also the video you decided to say, like, okay, we're just pulling out all the stops, using all the exploits, killing all the bosses as quick as possible. So, you cycled Nivan and killed her in like 5 minutes, and she's like the longest, most arduous boss fight. And he killed the Leviathan hearts,
Yeah.
like almost immediately. That was just an awesome video.
Yeah, I'm still really proud of that one. I think it's one of my best ones.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Let's see, what else of yours do I really like? Your DMC2 stuff is fun.
Yeah. Oh, that game.
Yeah. That was the first time you ever like relaxed and just hung out and were casual in a video, and I think that works better for you.
Hopefully I'm hitting that in my streams as well. That kind of relaxed thing.
See, I can't really tell anymore now that I know you. So...
I'm in a scenario now. Okay, I'm gonna go find clues to find this crazy evil dagger. That might not kill me. Maybe not.
What about chat? What is chat's favorite AN video?
These things have a lot of health.
Yeah, the artifact quests are pretty challenging.
Are there any other quests I can do first? Because I don't think I have my gears quite up for this.
You're probably just gonna have to brute force it.
Oh, great. Oh,
You have
okay.
you have a self heal, so that's good.
Yeah. Not a lot of mana, but well, it does regenerate pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, so I'm at the underwater passage that you just went through. It's this like giant sewer grate for me.
Oh, I'm not underground yet. I'm just at a little camp.
Oh, okay.
There's a...
I'm ahead of myself.
I did watch. I'd watched all the quests on YouTube there. So.
Okay. Let me give you some... Try to phase back here so I can give you some food.
I
mage
picked up
food.
some... oh, mage water. Yeah, sure.
Mage water.
Okay. Where are you? I can't actually see you on my map.
southeast. Yeah. Hopefully it's far enough to actually phase.
I'll keep moving till I see this scenario stuff go away.
Okay. Mage is probably the most handy class to play. You know, it has the best utility. Just being able to teleport all around the world.
I'm still in the scenario and I'm pretty far away.
Really? Maybe you're just locked in there now.
I can leave instance group, but I don't want to break it or anything.
Yeah, that would probably not be good.
It's still pretty new, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's easy to break.
Oh yeah. I've not actually seen a whole lot of bugs though, so
That's good.
yeah. I guess that's why they had so much beta testing, and alpha testing.
a lot of text.
There were a bunch of fairy dragons up there. Where
Fairy
you went.
dragons. Huh,
I don't know what they were there for.
that's weird.
I wonder if there's another priest quest or a druid quest or something where you just hang out with fairy dragons.
Maybe. Yeah.
That would be a quest that I would do.
Okay. That's one clue of 3. There's the other one. God, this one is even more text.
What is it dialogue text that you're reading, or?
Little notes, diaries left by the Twilight's Hammer.
Oh, okay.
So they've got the blade apparently.
Oh yeah, Twilight's Hammer is back. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they never seem to die, do they?
No, they brought back the Twilight Drakes.
Oh yeah.
So
I forget how they made
not-
Twilight Drakes.
corruption. They corrupted a black whelpling.
Yeah.
You know, it's Warcraft. What else do you need to know?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. One more clue to get.
I never actually played DMC1. I pretty much never touched 1 or 2.
One's pretty fun. It I don't think it's aged very well, but I still really like it. If you already know all of its little quirks and you're familiar with it, then it's super fun.
Right. I would like to play through it sometime, but I've not gotten the chance actually. There's a friend that I would like to play through with, and I've just not gotten the chance.
Oh yeah. Do you have the HD collection or anything?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, cool.
that's how I think that's how I got into DMC. I don't remember where it started.
Alright, these mobs aren't too bad if I solo them. That's pulling more than one at once is scary.
Were you deliberately pulling multiple packs?
No, I flew over them and landed. I didn't realise I aggroed one of them.
Oh, okay. I love being able to fly in quest zones.
Yeah. Makes it
That's
a lot
what I
more
really
fun, I
like
think.
about. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's one of the things I really liked about Cataclysm, where you could they actually let you fly in quest at the same time.
Yeah,
Like-
that's true. That was cool.
Like when it actually launched. That was refreshing. They actually decided, like, hey, flying is fun. Here, do some flying around. You know, we'll just build the zones around you flying around, and you know, it'll be fun for everyone.
Yeah. They really don't seem to like the fact that they put flying in the game, do they?
Yeah, they definitely regret it. Just whatever happened after Cataclysm just made them not decide they didn't like flying mounts.
They're referring to a Twilight father who left to serve Deathwing. Was that Cho'Gall
Cho'Gall.
from Cataclysm?
Probably. Cho'Gall did serve the old gods.
Yeah, it was probably him. 'Cause I think he was the last boss of that Twilight Hammer raid.
He
I
was.
forget what it's called. Yeah. What was that place called? Let's find out. Like that you can just look up raids and stuff now. It's cool. Bastion of Twilight. That's him.
Oh yeah, the atmosphere of DMC1 was good. I think that's because it was supposed to be a Resident Evil game. So they gave it like a Resident Evil, evil castle atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah, I love the atmosphere in that first game. It was great.
That was cool. Really gothic.
Yeah.
Four
I'm
has
going
to
into
be my
two.
favorite DMC game, though.
Yeah, 4's definitely my favourite.
3 was really fun, despite its flaws. You know, it being a little too masochistic.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty fun though. I'm taking
It
my
was
carpet
really fun.
underwater. This will be fine.
is it dry clean only?
Oh, yep. Got me up for some money.
Oh, dang it. This shirt is dry clean only. That means it's dirty.
Excellent. I was expecting him, but I don't think you were.
I wonder if a magic carpet would be waterproof.
Good
They
question.
never answered that in Aladdin, did they? They never really.
I don't think so.
They
Maybe in the
never really
TV
bothered
show.
to-
There was a
They
TV
never
show of
asked the
Aladdin.
big questions.
Yeah,
I
the
remember
important
that.
questions. Yeah, definitely gotta get a good dot timer. What's the dot timer you found?
Let me check. I completely forgot. I don't think it's listed in my prompts. Oh, ellipsis.
I'm Sly
Ellipsis.
Hammer. Hey,
Cool.
and my
Ellipsis,
family's
yeah.
dead by hanging out with
It's
you.
an aura tracker.
Let me take down this barrier. The Shadow Deacon's already below, starting his
Yeah,
next
DMC
one.
1 would have been an
Get
awful
there,
Resident Evil
we'll
game,
leave
though.
you
I'm
with
really
one.
they
If you have any questions,
decided
let
it
me
wasn't
know.
one.
We best hurry.
It's funny how like a series means so much, like an IP
Yeah.
means so much that it can make or break a game. You know, if they had made it a Resident Evil game, I would have hated it because it would have been a terrible Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
Whereas they made it a Devil May Cry game, and I'm like, oh, it's one of the best.
Yeah,
That's-
just the name has so much expectations and such with it and recognition.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Three
And this
was
guy has a
good,
lot of
though.
dialogue.
The dwarf shadow priest.
Yeah.
I always think it's weird to see NPCs in shadow form.
It's a pretty cool little flavor thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know if it does anything for them, you know?
Probably not. It doesn't really do anything for me now. It's not an automatic thing.
You're right. Is it... Do you get, like, passive buffs from it?
I don't know. It doesn't actually show up in my spell book. It just kind of happens.
Or your buffs? I know they made it not a...
Yeah, void form, that's a separate thing. Yeah, they don't actually... Yeah, it's not actually in my spellbook anywhere, so I don't have a buff on my bars, so it could be a hidden thing.
Yeah. I think they have plenty of those now. What are your interesting memories, Yuki, with DMC1? I would like to hear about those. What are your favorite memories from DMC1? The
Yeah, me?
underwater... Yeah, you.
I'll just finish reading this dwarf's text.
Oh,
And I'll have a
I know
think.
the underwater skulls stand out to me.
Those are weird.
They had very different enemies in the first game. They were like fantasy enemies, not really just demons.
Reconsecration, is that a word?
Tyr's wards, so the Deacon can
Is
do
it?
his work below.
I don't know. It's the name of this stage of the scenario there.
Spelling the wards on the ritualists.
I don't know. It probably is.
Reconsecration.
Consecration is a word, so...
Yeah, I suppose reconsecration would be then.
Nello Angelo was cool. I like Super Ultraviolet. You know, the name of the
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Yeah,
That's
Nello
the
Angelo
perfect-
is really cool.
That's the perfect word to describe the like color of his like effects. Super ultraviolet, you know?
Yeah.
That like purpley blue fire stuff he did, that was so cool.
So many things to AoE. Alright, this isn't too bad so far. Let's see how we go when we get to the boss guy.
Right. Who is the boss? Is that... Oh yeah.
I can't see his name yet.
It's just some guy.
Yeah, some new leader of the Twilight's Hammer.
Just some guy with a dagger.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know about him. For the Fire Mage quest, the fire dagger just somehow ended up hanging around Icecrown Citadel.
Oh.
And the like last person who went there to find it actually died there and was risen as like a Forsaken or a Scourge.
Okay.
So you have to fight Arthas's champion, who is a fire mage, to steal the dagger from her. So that was...
That's cool. That's right. The video I saw of this quest on YouTube was they cut out most of this quest.
Oh really?
Yeah, they just showed the end.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I know you're here to see the quest, but you don't want to see all of it. I couldn't find videos of the artifact quests without commentary.
I found a channel that had them, but that was the channel that cut out some of it for no reason. So.
Oh, I see. That makes even less sense.
Yeah, so I can't really recommend that one. Gift of the Naru. Gift of the Naru seems pretty decent now. Oh yeah, racial. It does a lot of healing in a short amount of time.
What? Inspiring presence? What?
Gift of the Naru.
Okay, okay. Agni and Ruja was from DMC3 though. You said DMC1 memories.
I'm glad you like the Axiom Verge videos. I love that game so much.
I still need to finish it.
It's quite fun. You've already seen the end,
games.
So.
Yeah. It's one of the only games that I've picked up and really gotten into and then just like put it down. You know? Normally I just get really into a game for a while, but I think it's because I was playing WoW.
Yeah, WoW kind of does that.
Yeah.
I've completely lost interest in Monster Hunter now that I've started playing WoW.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying a subscription for it. You have to make the most of it, you know?
Yeah, that's
If
true.
you're not enjoying WoW all the time, you're wasting money. But it's worth it on some level. It's a fun game.
Yeah. I don't really worry about the subscription fee much. Just while I'm subbed, I'm subbed and I just keep playing, I suppose.
Right.
I guess it's just because that's how I normally play games. I just get really into them and just play them for like non-stop.
That makes sense. It's that I don't really have an income, so I have sort of like a budget for WoW, and it's like, okay, I can play for like a maximum of 3 months, and then I have to stop.
This is cool. I get to dispel some fake illusions to get through them.
My mana is low.
Oh, my mana is low.
You can use Mass Dispel on those. Actually.
Yeah. I only hit like half of them though.
Right. Okay. Agni and Rujo was a really great fight, though.
Yeah, Agni Rouge is pretty cool. It's one of those fights that it feels unfair when you first do it, and then you realise how it works, and you think, oh no, this is pretty cool.
I didn't think it was unfair. I thought Cerberus was unfair, because it's like, welcome to DMC3, here's one of the hardest bosses.
Yeah.
He just sort of jumps out at you. Agni and Urja, it felt more like a duel, even though they're two people. The camera wasn't very good in that fight, though.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Not Revengeance level of bad, but
Yeah. I don't know what my favourite DMC1 memory would be. Just the whole game, I suppose.
okay. What stands out to you most?
I suppose I really liked the shadow enemies, they were cool.
The blade is
Oh yeah,
right.
those guys.
I am unstoppable.
They're like grandfather
Once
of the
Sakaj
Blitz.
lives again, I
Yeah.
will hold dominion over this world.
Farthing, the Twilight Deacon.
Our old leaders chose to work with.
I like how they renamed the blades into assaults, because then they would have way too many enemies named after types of swords in DMC4.
What were the other sword enemies? There's
Cutlasses,
cutlasses.
This is nae good. I can hear more coming
gladiuses,
from above.
Oh, yep.
Ye take
and then you
your
would have
deacon.
blades in there as well. I love all the enemies in DMC4. They're all good.
I'm not a fan of the like chimered up enemies.
Right, those are less fun to fight. And
Yeah.
I guess I don't like Mephistos that much.
Oh yeah, I don't really mind Mephisto. They're kind of fun
I don't
to
either.
stomp on.
They're not. Yeah, that's true. Basically, I have fun with every enemy except for Mephistos because they're kind of just clutter to me.
Oh yeah, it's really annoying when those kinds of enemies go into walls and stuff. But
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I told you about this, but there was one time where Mephisto glitched.
oh,
I
in the
think
bloody
I was
palace.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it just flew really far away.
yeah. It went to. It basically, you know how there's the invisible wall and you can hit it with a rocket launcher with Lady.
You said
Yep.
I think it went behind that wall, or it was either right behind or right at the very limit of it, and it looked like it was coming towards me, but it just never moved.
Jeez.
So, and fortunately, I had just enough double trigger to whip out Pandora and shoot it, and that luckily killed it.
with this weapon, I can
Wow.
do anything. Anything.
You should get Yuki. You should get DMC4 Special Edition if it's on sale. If you have a computer that can run it, because that's a really fun game with a lot of good content in it.
You cannot trust
Yeah, the special edition's pretty cool.
Yeah. Once you get used to the way it works, it should be pretty fun. I think as much as DMC3 was probably more fun to play in terms of the combat, I think 4 is better supported. Because you can switch styles on the spot, you know, and
Yeah.
you have all the different characters.
Yeah, I find it really hard to go back to 3 because of the style limitations.
Yeah. It had so many cool weapons and combinations you could do, but it just
to my will.
technologically it wasn't as good a game.
I forgot I have silence. I'm fighting the final boss, dude.
Oh, cool.
This shouldn't be happening.
I always
Why
bind
aren't you
silence to the
protecting
same
me?
place, so
Yeah, and all my different characters. I'm just not used to having it at all since I play a healer.
Father did not
Oh, right.
wield me, for he knew the price of failure.
well, you can only be a good healer if you're silencing stuff. You know, you have to have, you know, like an enemy grid add-on to where you know when they're casting stuff, and then
I have to re-roll Shaman.
Great things together. Take hold of my half.
do you not
and I
get
will
silence
guide
on your healing
you
specs?
for now.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, priests have really bad interrupts overall. Shadow interrupt is
Alright.
a minute cooldown. Oh, sorry, 45 seconds now. Yeah, and Discipline and Holy don't have one at all. Yeah, got an artifact.
Alright. Nice, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. Blade of the Black Empire.
The new DMC. I feel like we both talked
We
extensively
are
about
eager
the new
to feast
DMC.
on the fallen Titan's minions.
Yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I don't think it's as good as the old ones, but I did
The cultists
very much
may
enjoy the
try to
gameplay.
stir him again,
I didn't like the gameplay very much. I think it was a step down, a pretty significant step down from what DMC should be. You know, like it was, for me it felt pretty laggy, you know, like it wasn't as responsive or like crisp, I guess, as it should be.
Okay.
And then the story,
Yeah.
like it would have been a better game had it not had any form of story whatsoever, but the fact that it included it and it was so terrible just made the whole game worse. Like, why did Mundus need an heir? He's immortal. Surely the last thing he would want is an heir. You know, here's this person who's going to inherit your power and your estate when you're dead. But you're not going to die unless someone kills you, so...
There you go. I've finished my quest, I think.
Great. You know, it's up in the air as to who's gonna try and kill you, but chances are, you know, it's gonna be your heir.
Back to Dalaran through the Warlock portal.
The Warlock portal? Who made a Warlock portal for you?
The Shadow Priest, he said he had a stone he stole off of him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm back in Dalaran.
Nice. And now you get to go to your order hall, right?
Ah, yeah, I do. Yeah, I still agree with the opinion that the DMC reboot would have been much more well received if it wasn't called DMC.
Yes. It wouldn't have been a great game, though, I don't think.
Nah, but it wouldn't have received the
Yeah.
kind of hate it's gotten though.
It would have just been another God of War clone. You know.
You stand before Moira.
I'm not sure if I've actually played any God of War clones. Let me think.
Watch your tongue.
Not including DMC as a God of War clone.
Nah, that's a different thing.
Yeah. Same genre.
Yeah, I don't know if I've actually played any God of War clones. I haven't played God of War. But...
Right. There's Heavenly Sword, also made by Ninja Theory.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping my hands off that game. Can't think of any others.
With that, we are in agreement. Now, speak with Velen. He has an interesting matter to discuss with you.
Yeah, so the guy I'm talking to for most of this quest is an undead priest. And I have no idea who he is, so I assume he's from Horde side.
He's not actually from Portside. I think he's an ancient lore character. Because he said, like, oh, I've always been in the background.
I'll have to Google him afterwards.
Yeah. He seems like a cool character, though. I like him.
Yeah. Yay, Velen gets to show up now.
There's this really cool warlock in Azuna called Ted Shoemaker. He's probably my favorite character in Legion. So, did you have any ideas as to where we should quest first?
Where are you supposed to go first in Legion?
In Legion, I think Azuna was meant to be the first zone.
Okay, that'd probably be best then.
Okay, Azuna or High Mountain would be the sort of best points to start. Because Val'sharah is where the stakes are really ramped up. Stormheim is kind of like that too.
The mages have established a portal for us.
Val'sharah and Stormheim are the more intense zones.
I would speak of the Naru and the Draenei.
Azuna is probably my favorite, so.
Just following Velen, doing his little speech.
The Draenei's flight from the
I don't see him.
They misspelled Draenei. Great.
Did they?
Yeah.
How did they spell it?
D-R-A-N-E-I.
N-E-I. No, first E.
Yeah, they missed out the E. I've noticed a lot of typos in cutscene subtitles too.
Yeah. As long as they get their contractions right, then I'm fine.
Wee.
At last we found a way.
I like
to
this
repay
Chamber of the
their
Guardian
kindness.
that they added.
We came upon a terrible
Yeah, this place is pretty cool.
a Naru that had turned to the void. There had to be a way to save it.
This is where you store all the pillars.
Oh, okay. This is for the pre-event. That's cool.
No, we're
Oh.
actually collecting the
We
pillars
built a
in
prison
Legion.
to contain
Oh,
and
okay.
study the fallen creature.
So far, there's one
A
in each
place to
zone, except
commune
for
with the
Suruwa.
Naru and ponder the nature of the
And they're probably
twisted
gonna add 2
nether.
more.
It is here
That's
that
cool.
I would take you.
Yeah, I do want to try God of War one day, Yuki. One day.
It looks like they've changed it a lot in the new one that they're making.
Yeah, that looks completely different.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like on one hand, I like series to expand and diversify, but on the other, you have to keep in mind like the core of the game, you know. So it's a tough balancing thing. Hopefully they get it right.
Yeah.
I'm not really that interested in God of War. I think it feels like it would be too slow for me, the combat. It's like one of those things like Monster Hunter where there's a lot of weight to everything. I'm not really a fan of that.
So I'm just listening to NPCs.
Alright.
Actual voice acting.
Yeah. I like the Priest Order Hall.
To draw out the void energy. Yes, it's working. Can you feel it?
Yay! Made a Naru.
The hunger, the rage, they are gone. The light
You like
has
absorb
welcomed me
shadow.
home.
Yeah.
Once again, you have
You're probably
proven your
cleansing
worth,
it
my
if
friend.
you choose a different
With the
spec.
aid of Sahara and the power
Yeah,
of
with
your
holy
will,
you fill it with holy light, and I forget what you do with discipline. It's something else though.
priesthoods from all over
You probably
Azeroth
discipline
have
it.
agreed to donate time and resources
As a
to
Shadow
this
Priest,
new
you're like, I see you're
conclave.
incredibly evil. Let
We
me
have
take
a
that from you.
singular
Yeah.
The
I don't
defeat
see this
of
going
the
wrong at all.
Burning Legion. I hereby bring the conclave to order. Together, we will bring hope and healing to our allies and banish our foes into the void. Now, champion, you shall transform this
So you said
prison into a
Surveillance is
temple
there with you?
that will serve as the headquarters
Yeah.
of our campaign.
He's here somewhere.
Shouldn't take long.
He was anyway.
Right. Can you imagine if the Warlord's Valen was still around?
Yeah.
And he just
Two
kind of
Valens.
followed around our Valen as like his apprentice.
Yeah. That'd be great.
And he's like one of those like stereotypical henchmen that whenever he says something, he just goes, yeah!
Yeah. That'd be great.
You must cleanse the Nehru, champion. Yeah, cleanse it!
Cleanse it real good.
He doesn't have his own voice, so...
But yeah, almost every priest here is in Shadow Spec.
Yeah. You're not gonna find many healers below level 102, basically.
Artifact isn't good enough, gotta make it even better.
The artifact. You should just get really defensive about it. What's wrong with my artifact?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's obviously powerful, but... Well, if it's powerful, then why do you want to change it, huh?
Yeah. Isn't it already like the best weapon?
It's not good enough for you? I tried really hard to get this thing.
Item level 750. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big upgrade. Level cap is 110 in Legion. Because they've decided not to just cap it out at 100, because that would make too much sense.
It'd be hard to do expansions though if they didn't give you new levels.
They could just give you new content, you know. There might not be as much incentive to do it, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to do it though. I guess your stats would just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And you'd have to run... Problem is you'd have to have people gear up through the old content to be able to get to the new.
Well, you have to do that anyway.
You're a miracle worker, Sarah.
Yeah, only per expansion though.
Better than I designed.
And then
True.
the next one comes out and resets it.
But it's like, whereas you would have to gear up with Warlord's gear and then go to Legion and get the Legion gear. You know, you have to level through Warlords and then go to Legion, and then you have to level through Legion and go into the next expansion, you know.
I suppose so they could just have zones like now, but you just get better gear as you go along, I guess.
Yeah. I think that would be cool, but, you know.
It still feels good leveling up though, when you get a new level.
That is true. Leveling is pretty fun. But you don't actually get anything new from 100 to 110.
Yeah, that's true. You don't even get a new talent.
Yeah, you already got your talents. And all your spells.
Your stats just go up as you level.
Yep. Oh well. I just liked 100 because it was a nice round number.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden every level is a percent
Be good.
of 100. And now it's just an arbitrary number.
Oof. This artifact powering up thing.
Yeah. I guess my major gripe with it, not that I'm really complaining about it, it's just that, like, when they got to 100, it's like, okay, it's 100, that's a good ending point. But then they went past that, and it's like, okay, so now where are the levels going to stop? You know, when are you going to stop making expansions? And it's like, you know, imagine a couple years, you're level like 240, you know? Like, where's it going to stop?
I've wondered how far they're going to keep going with WoW. If they're just going to keep making more and more.
You know, you told someone in Burning Crusade that they were going to be level 110 one day, they would have called you crazy.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of artifact things I can unlock. Artifact talents, I guess?
Yeah, artifact talents. That's where your levels go. You level up your artifact and you get points.
Oh, so I have a new ability.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. Have to find a...
She. I'm
for that.
actually female. Tired. I'm trans. I'm glad you like me being here, though.
I gotta find a button binding for that. I'll do that later.
What's on your mind?
Oh yeah. Too many buttons. They took out a lot of spells though, so you can fit it in.
Yeah. I use these really complicated macros on my Razor Naga for all my cooldowns and stuff.
Do you not even use key bindings? You just use your Naga?
I use key bindings for attacks. Then I use the Naga for cooldowns and heals.
Huh. That's alright, it happens. People getting my gender wrong, you know, I have to be used to it.
Watch your back.
Alright, so you're ready to go to Azuna?
I think so. I've got another quest over here, we'll see what this is.
That's probably going to be the one to say, where do you want to go first?
Oh yeah, my first operational area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost feel like it would make more sense to decide, like, you know, for them to tell you, oh, you gotta go here first, based off of...
Oh yeah, I see.
Based off of which region is the most fucked up, you know?
Yeah, you get 4 choices, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So Val'Sharah right now is basically completely fucked. you know, the nightmare, the corruption of the Emerald Dream is like
Oh.
half taken over it entirely. And we're just like, we're gonna take a little vacation in Mizuna. There are a couple demons there, nothing super serious.
Have you picked your area yet on your mage?
Yeah, I just did it.
You picked Azuna?
Yep.
Alright. Ooh.
You can also just pick up another quest at any time.
Oh, good.
The only zone we would want to avoid right now is Stormheim, because the first bit of that is instanced.
Ah, yep.
So
I will hide in shadows no
that wouldn't be
longer.
very fun.
A fine start. The Kirin Tor have given us a permanent portal to
Azuna is
Dalaran,
probably the closest thing
as
to a
well as one
vacation
will bring
that you
from
get
the
in this
city back
this
to
expansion.
Netherlight.
And the rest of it's just all horror and pain.
High Mountain is sort of just a torn quest area. Stormheim is
Oh, yeah.
the Valshara. What are they called? The people who are not Valkyr. Do you know what I mean?
Valkyr. Do you mean the Vrykul?
Like the Vrykul, that's it.
Yeah.
I got them confused with Valkyr.
Very
It's,
similar
uh,
words, aren't
Vrykul.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Wow, it's been so long since I've been to Dalaran.
Yeah.
I'm off to Krasus's
Sure.
Landing.
Are you already exalted with the Kirin Tor?
I think so. Probably since
I'm
they're a
wondering-
ref sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that carries over to Legion. It doesn't look like they've added a second Kirin Tor reputation.
Ah, that's interesting. Usually they add a second one for a new expansion.
Yeah, so you might just get all the Kirin Tor rewards straight away, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
Which, it kind of makes sense that you'd show up to Dalaran and they'd be like, hey, I know you, what's up?
Yeah. Have all that
Here, I
good
got-
stuff.
I have this cool staff for you.
There you are. Over here. Azuna awaits.
Azuna, oh wait. Alright, I'm gonna head off to Azuna. Are you already there? Oh, yep, you are.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pick up all the quests.
Gul'dan and the Legion must be stopped.
So when was it that you switched to Priest? Was that Wrath, or was it BC?
I kind of leveled my priest in Wrath, like in BC, right before Wrath came out. So I leveled her for Wrath.
Okay.
I think I hit level cap like a week before Wrath came out. Yeah.
Was it, did you level your Priest and then decide to make it your main, or did you specifically say, like, I'm going to be a Priest from now on?
Yeah, I specifically decided because I stopped raiding on my hunter pretty early in BC because I joined a new guild that I ended up not liking at all. So I just quit quit completely. And then I didn't play for most of BC. So.
You didn't leave the guild, I guess.
Yeah, they were
You
really
just-
not
you
very
just-
nice people. They're
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, constantly arguing with each other in chat. Ooh. Alright, off we go. But yeah, then actually it was Steve and I were talking about WoW, and because he'd played in Vanilla as well, but I didn't know him at the time, so we decided we were going to just level new characters together for Wrath. And he made a warrior, I made a priest.
Nothing's worse
Okay.
than saddled swords.
Steve is her boyfriend, for people who don't know.
Yeah.
The demon hunters have set up camp on the far side of the island. Perhaps they can help us locate
Yeah.
the lair of the
Actually,
Legion.
I find the leveling in an MMO to respond to Tired. I find that's actually the best part, you know. Kind of the way I play MMOs is I get to max level and then I kind of just lose interest.
We have competition from Queen Ajara herself.
You know, once you've experienced everything, that's about it. So if you don't enjoy leveling in MMOs, then, you know, it's just not your thing.
This is unexpected.
It's funny
Well, I
having
just
Medivh, sorry, not Medivh, Khadgar in the little bird form next to me.
Yeah.
Imagine all
I think
the
it might
arcane
be. He
knowledge
says it's a
lost to the
staff.
ages
He likes
here.
to use a staff to transform into a raven. I'm wondering if it's
Yeah.
Medivh's staff.
ATS. Yeah, I think that is his stuff.
There,
Okay,
the
so it's
Illidari.
because I thought Medivh
And
was a
the
druid at
Burning
first when he
Legion
shows
is
up in
here too.
Warcraft 3.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
he's-
turned into a bird. Yeah, I think he was a mage though.
Right. Because I don't think druids could even turn into birds back then. So
Yeah. Oh no, there were druids of the Talon back then.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Gul'dan and the Legion. must
So it makes sense that I would get him confused for a mage.
There is
I don't think they really come up with the classes back then. It was just, oh, this person can do this and this person can do that.
Was that in Warcraft or was that?
In Warcraft 3.
WoW. Okay.
Yeah, and then in WoW, I think they had to decide, well, this is what hunters can do and this is what mages can do and stuff.
Right. They had the after bit, or maybe it was an expansion after Warcraft 3 where you played as Rexar.
Yeah, the little Horde campaign, that was cool. I like that.
Yeah, I think that was their demo of WoW.
Yeah.
They decided to see if the format worked,
Farewell, my
and
friend.
people liked it.
Hurry. The Illidari are about to be overrun.
Yeah, it was a fun little campaign there. I liked it.
Yeah. It wasn't as epic as the rest of the game though, so
Yeah, it's kind of a self-contained little story.
yeah.
Oh, welcome, Lady Luna.
Hi, Luna.
Archmage Khadgar, an unexpected surprise. My life is dedicated to destroying.
It's really weird seeing Blood Elf Demon Hunters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Oh, they've only been, since there were only... Well, there was only really Illidan in the past, and there was a Night Elf.
There was a demon hunter boss in the what was it called? Serpent Shrine Cavern.
Oh, yep. I forgot about that.
There's this guy. He was a demon hunter. I think that's the only other one I've encountered.
It was like a Blood Elf, so... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been there very often, so... I forgot all about him.
Yeah.
I
I did the farming for the
What have you given? Nice weapon you have.
the
Speak with
hippogriff
Jason Alari if you'd
recently,
like to help.
and I went through that raid.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Azeroth must not fall.
So many quests here. It's funny when you go to a new
Goodness.
place and there's just quests everywhere. Like, oh, God.
Then this kind of conspiracy theory.
I like that. Real life, the MMO.
Yeah. What happens when you run out of your subscription fee?
Oh.
Trust in
Okay.
Lord's plan.
Another quest over here.
I've sacrificed
I'm just killing demons. Oh, I haven't even been doing the quest. You're supposed to trap their souls when you kill them. I've just been killing them. Yeah, it's Azuna. I'm just having fun.
These stats are friggin' bonkers. Actually, I should change my loot specialization to holy. I can gear up for healing dungeons.
I don't think it matters actually.
I think
I don't think it gives you any.
if
preference
there's
for
anything that gives
secondaries.
me anything gives trinkets, because that will probably affect it.
Well, your intellect is your major stat. I don't know if it has any effect on secondary stats, specialization.
Because I only got I just left. I didn't touch it in Draenor, and I kept getting trinkets that are it's procs on damage. I was like, oh great.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Remember, nothing is
When your spell damages, you gain this much intellect. I'm like, oh great. That'd be good for discipline.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only have 2 quests. Oh. I guess we unite these wards.
What's an MC? Main character? I'm not sure what she's trying to say.
MC.
Okay, main
Oh,
character.
yep. Yeah, main character. How do you have an alt in real life?
That's a good question. Do you think right now, so our World of Warcraft characters are our alts, maybe? Is that how it works?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
If you have a twin, is that your alt? Or
Maybe.
Maybe siblings are alts. There's probably just so much to do in real life that you never get around to making an alt.
Yeah.
I've already invested 15 years in this character. I can't just start over.
Ooh, what's this I picked up? Grants artifact power. Oh, that sounds good. Do I want to save that for a later artifact, or do I just use them as I get them?
Just use them as you get them.
Alright.
By the time you get to a higher level, like, you'll just get spammed with artifact power, so...
That's good.
If you want to just level as Shadow Priest and then switch over, as soon as you get to Suramar, they just spam you with so much artifact power.
That's good.
You'll use like one item and it's just like, you have 3 new traits for your artifact.
Heal you up.
Oh, thanks.
With shadow power somehow.
Yeah, because they had to, now that you're kind of locked into shadow form, they had to give you a form of healing.
Yeah. You've never made an alt in an MMO, Yuki? Oh, I'm surprised. I always want to check out the other classes and see what they can do.
Yeah. In a classic WoW, it took a lot of effort to make a new character, so I just stuck to my mage. So.
Yeah, that's true. Used to take a while to level.
I did want to try a Shaman and Death Knight back then, but it was just way too much effort to get to any of the fun stuff.
Yeah, the classic quests were awful.
It's like, wow, I can turn into a wolf and run around as a wolf, but I have to get to level 20 to do that. And now it's like, oh, getting to level 20, that's, you know, a couple hours of work.
If we don't meet again, die well.
If we don't meet again, die well. Cool, thanks.
So one of the demon
person?
hunters, one of their flavor thing is, I've sacrificed everything, what have you given?
Yeah.
And they'll just say that at such odd times, you know. And like, you're a demon hunter, and they're like, I've sacrificed everything, what have you given?
My subscription fee!
I'm a demon hunter, you know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
also an Illidari.
Let's say that to demon hunters, that's hilarious.
You're like an undead warlock, and it's like, I don't think I have anything left to give.
Yeah.
Or an undead death knight.
These upgrades are enormous. It's bonkers.
I'm pretty sure an undead death knight is an undead who was killed and then raised as a death knight, so I don't know how that really works.
Yeah. Oh, this one's a little phased area, I think. He just vanished.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
So I realize I don't exactly realize how my artifact ability fits into my rotation.
Ah.
Just kind of got it and stuck it on my hotbar and forgot about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it too, till you said that.
Wrong button. I like the flow of Fire Mage though, it's pretty fun. You basically cast Fireball until you get a crit, and then you use a Fire Blast, which always crits. And then once you do 2 crits in a row, you get a free Pyro Blast. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that. From when I leveled my mage. Do they still have that? That sounds cool.
They didn't have it in BC. They didn't have it in BC or Wrath. so I never knew about that.
Yeah, I leveled him in Mop, so they must have brought it in Cataclysm or Mop. Alright. Oh. Better break a soul gem.
I don't even know how much there was in terms of rotation in BC. Because there weren't any sort of procs, you know?
Yeah, my hunter didn't have any procs.
So surely you just cast fireballs and fire blast on cooldown as a fire mage, you know? I don't know if you would ever use Scorch or Pyroblast, you know, as a fire mage. The rotation guides would have been much, you know, shorter back in the day, huh?
There are people in here. Yeah, the rotations were really simple. Well, for my hunter it was anyway.
Yeah. What were the... I guess Rogue was probably a really complex class.
Probably. Yeah, I never played a rogue though. Leave soul gem optional. Okay, how do I do that? Ah, there we go. I like how that's an optional objective.
Okay. So I think Phoenix is basically meant to be 3 extra charges of Fire Blast, except they're stronger than Fire Blast. I'm sorry, what did you say? I was reading my spell book.
Oh, the objective to leave the soul gem is optional.
Oh, okay. You can just stay in there.
Yeah, forever.
Who wears the hearing aid?
Death to the Legion.
I feel like we missed something there.
Yeah, not sure who that's referring to.
An undead death knight? That's all I can think about.
Finally replaced my Mr. Pandaria leggings.
Wonderful.
Got some new boots. Alright, I think that's everything for now.
Lord Illidan knows the
Yeah.
way.
Oh, they added these bonus objectives. So you go to an area and you... it's like a side quest. You just kill enough stuff in the area.
Oh yeah, the ones from Draenor.
Except they're actually incorporated into the quest zones.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked that idea when I saw that.
Yeah.
Most of my
unload that
characters tired. Most of my characters have just been leveled up solo. It's pretty easy to level solo.
Me too, yeah. These days you just put on heirlooms and queue for dungeons.
Remember,
Yeah.
I will see to it that the Legion gets no farther. You
Also, like,
Corvus on Cyan
people who still
attack
play
the
WoW
Legion
are so,
from within.
like, few and far
Then
between
we will
during,
wipe them out together.
like, up until recently, I guess. I think Legion is pretty big. But it's been hard to have, like, friends who actually play WoW.
Yeah, pretty much everyone I knew who played WoW has stopped. All my
Yeah.
real life friends.
And if you make friends playing WoW, they're always at top level. And yeah, you would have to convince someone to make an alt with you, you know?
Yeah.
So is there anyone you recognize in your guild? I'm sure some people.
Yeah, some of my guildies are still around.
Friend or foe?
ZB, I think was his name.
Yeah, and Alpha, and Laeth, and
Okay,
yeah, still a few names I remember around.
that's cool.
Azeroth must not fall.
Most of them have all stopped raiding.
Okay, so does Unity just become not a raiding guild anymore?
Yeah, it's
It's
much
like a-
smaller now. It's just like a little friends guild, I suppose.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Did you want an invite for the guild perks?
Maybe at some point. I don't know them enough. If I do some content with them, then sure.
They don't really talk in chat.
Okay,
There's not many of them left these days.
Do not
that's too bad.
We will work together to destroy the Legion from within. I've sacrificed everything. What have you given?
This is one of the only demon-infested places, pretty much in the whole Broken Isles. This is sort of the most demons packed in the smallest area that you'll see.
Huh. That's weird. I thought the whole expansion was about the demons.
I thought so too, but I guess they went for a variety over that. I mean, there are demons everywhere, but there's not just like a demon zone, you know, like Shadow Moon Valley. The Burning Crusade version.
Yep.
I actually really like Shadow Moon Valley. I don't know if you ever quested there.
In BC or in general?
BC.
Yeah, I thought it was alright, but most of the Burning Crusade zones aren't very good now that I look back at them.
That's true.
Remember,
yeah, I never realized how bad Burning Crusade was until I started thinking about it. Like,
yeah.
Wait a second. I have no idea what the story was for Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
Was there a story? Apparently, but they were terrible at telling it.
Yeah. Was not very great.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that people come into this expansion thinking that Illidan was part of the Burning Legion, or like the boss of it. Well, that's the like exact opposite.
Yeah.
And then you go back to Black Temple and there are demons all over Black Temple, and it's like, so wait, he's not part of the Burning Crusade? Or part of the Legion?
Yeah, Black Temple, I don't know what was up with that place. It's
Me neither.
a lot of strange bosses that don't really make sense.
Tiron Fiend.
Yeah.
You mean? Nobody knows how he got there. Or how he became a human.
Yeah, you're getting cloth. Like cloth.
Yeah. Cloth is nice. You just sort of pick it up. This expansion. You don't have to make it out of fur. Which I felt was pretty grindy and boring.
Yeah, that's a weird way of doing it. I don't know why they did it like that. Why not just have you loot the cloth?
Yeah, Draenor professions are pretty odd.
A buff.
Oh yeah. So like the way enchanting works in Legion is you can enchant your necklace, your cloak, and your ring. And I think that's it. And they all have a weak enchantment and a strong enchantment. And there are 3 different types of materials. One is from greens, one is from blues, and one is from purples. And you need the purples to enchant for the strong enchantments, and the other 2 for the weak enchantments. Like, isn't that just a really straightforward way to do it?
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense too.
Yeah, that does.
Whereas in Draenor, they had 3 different materials. You got dust, and then you traded dust for crystals. And if you were too low a level, you got broken crystals that you had to get 10 of to make a crystal.
That's dumb.
And yeah. Like, I don't know, it was just all over the place.
I thought we were waiting for someone to respawn, but I realised she's over here.
Okay, yes. It's easy to just get sidetracked talking and not actually just follow this. You know. I like the phoenixes.
The phoenixes?
Yeah, that's my artifact weapon. I just summon phoenixes.
Oh, that's cool. So many people here.
Yeah. Like, half of them are demon hunters, though. Like, NPC demon hunters.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes there's an area where you have like 2 or 3 NPCs following you around. And if there's another player, you just see all of their NPCs as well.
poor thing isn't going to last very long.
Yeah. Should I time warp?
If you want.
Nah, I like to save time warp. Having bloodlust on Shaman is one of the best things, because it's like, you know, if you fight something and you realize, I can't take this down, you just press a button and instantly win.
That's pretty good.
It's like, if you were on a PvP server, you should never try to gank a Shaman, because they'll just throw out bloodlust and kill you straight away.
Jeez.
Especially an elemental shaman, they have so many cooldowns. If they decide to kill you, you're probably gonna die.
Disaster abounds here. Elf ruins filled with unquiet souls. Right.
Also, I played a rogue. That was my main when I first came back to this game after, you know, after late Pandaria. And sometimes people would just try to gank me as a rogue.
No, come back.
And then you'd vanish and disappear?
You just vanish, and they can't do anything about it. If they have a dot on you, you just put on your immunity to magic thing, and there you go, you vanish. And then you had a... Back then you had a... Vanish was like a 1.5 minute cooldown, and you had a 3-minute cooldown that reset the cooldown on vanish. So you had 2 vanishes. So like if they did somehow get you out of stealth, you just stealth again, and it's like, well, I just wasted my time. And also, like, you don't want a rogue angry at you, because they'll just wait until you try to kill something and then sneak up and stab you in the back.
Sounds like a rogue. I finally got an update, upgrade for my cloak. I can get a cool trinket. I'll go for the cloak upgrade there.
Death to the Legion.
You.
You finally replaced the almost legendary.
Yeah.
That's always good.
I'll keep that around though in case I can finish upgrading it to a legendary.
I'm sure you can. If not, it would be really sad that you got like straight to it. But
yeah, because they moved a lot of those achievements into legacy, so that's what had me worried.
I don't think that takes away the rewards.
So it might mean that those quests can't be done anymore. The legacy quests.
Oh, can I? Have you been? Did you look at the chat?
An anime recommendation.
Yeah. What do you think that's gonna be?
I wonder.
My favorite anime is Watamote. I just adore it, so I would recommend that to anyone. It's about a fresh high schooler who wants to be popular, but is also like they have severe anxiety and basically every problem you could have as a human being. And they're just a really shitty person with no redeeming qualities, but everyone loves them anyway. And I don't know, it's just one of my favorite shows ever. Oh, you've already seen Watamote? Okay. Other than that, I don't know.
I suppose it depends what kind of shows you like. Do you like action shows or slice of life or?
Burst Angel is good. I like Burst Angel. That's kind of just an action anime, but it's fun. I like the main character.
I've been watching My Hero Academia lately. I really like that show. And One Punch Man is really good too. Ooh, Dark Room, what's that?
One Punch Man.
Yeah. That's kind of like it's a parody of fighting anime, I suppose.
Yeah. So is fighting anime, though. It's a parody of itself.
What happens if we fill up
It's hard to...
Oh, okay, we get some resources. That's cool.
Yeah. Like, it's hard to take Dragon Ball Z seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm glad you like Watamote Yuki. I don't really watch much anime, so I don't have many recommendations.
Yeah, I haven't watched much lately. I watched a lot back in the day, but not recently. Back in the day, I really liked Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That was great.
Right.
And of course, Cowboy Bebop is a classic.
I've never seen that one either. Actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's really good.
I've heard that. And I'm guessing everyone here has already seen the Devil May Cry anime.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it anyway. I don't think it was very good.
Me neither. But it's like, there's nothing new to be said about it in this group of people. Violence and character development is a good combination.
Nightglaive went southwest with a warden named Cordana Felson.
A warden working for the Legion? I look forward to killing her.
I look forward to killing her.
The traitor, demon hunter.
Yeah.
It's weird when demon hunters go traitor, because, you know, obviously the Legion's not going to give a demon hunter the power of the Legion, you know?
Yeah. But what are they going to get
like,
out of it?
If you want the Legion's power, why not just steal it from them the way you have been doing? I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
The Demon Hunter artifact weapon for the DPS spec, you get it from a trader who decided to kill Jaden. And they're called the Warglaives of the Deceiver, and it's like, you know, you kill him and he's like, no, but I was given supreme power. It's like, you're holding the glaives of the Deceiver. I can't believe you didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Just filling up this bonus objective. It's fun just killing things.
Luna watches a ton of anime. It looks.
Black Lagoon. Never seen that. Haven't seen any of those.
She hasn't.
Actually.
Oh, Angel Beats. Angel Beats is so good. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't heard of it actually.
You should. I love it.
I'll probably have to stop pretty soon and go get some lunch.
Lunch is good. I'm surprised Luna hasn't recommended Yu-Gi-Oh! She probably assumes that everyone has already seen it who's interested in it.
Oh, elite. Probably beyond my abilities at the moment.
Well, yeah, since you're still in Pandaria gear, I wouldn't recommend trying to solo an elite. That's the only reason. You know, at this level, it's like, you have enough cooldowns. I'm just gonna stockpile on my silk and send it to you.
Not sure if you don't need it for anything. What's your other profession?
On my shaman, I have mining to help my Death Knight, who has blacksmith engineering.
Welcome, Jesse. This server's alright, but I've only just come back to the game, so I don't know what it's like these days. So.
Yeah, I like low population servers.
Are there any actual medium ones anymore? Because I was looking through the server list before, and the only medium one I saw was an oceanic one.
Proudmoore, which is connected to the server, is medium.
Oh yeah.
It might just be based off of how many people are logged in at the time.
Ah, yeah, that would be it.
And you were on Australia time.
Yeah.
That would be why there was an oceanic server, medium.
Yeah, the oceanic servers are pretty full.
Which is good.
Yeah.
You're having a relapse, apparently.
Yes.
I think we're trying to manage. We're trying to make sure that you don't get addicted to WoW, because that would be awful for you.
Well, I can't hardcore raid anymore, so.
Which is why it would be such a problem if you ended up getting into it.
What happened to you?
I ran past that Dreadlord.
Oh.
Just thinking, oh, you know, he's just a rare. But he actually one-shot me. He's a boss level mob.
Jeez. That's scary.
Sylvanas Alt.
Which attack's that one?
Oh, mind control. They're thinking mind control.
Ah.
Does it have the sound effect of mind control?
I haven't used mind control in ages. Actually, maybe they've changed it. Oh, I can't use it on demons. That's a shame.
They're talking about the heroes mind control though.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant if it had the same sound effect.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
It would make sense if they did change it to incorporate heroes into it.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I cast a lot of pyroblasts, so I do Kale's alt all the time.
Heal. Yay. Loads of healing.
Oh, it's pretty easy to level in a Draenor these days. It doesn't take long at all.
Yeah, it's I just did 3 zones and I was ready to go to Legion.
You never made it to Nagrin? Or
Nope. I can go back and go there if I want, but
if you want. Garrosh dies there.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, that's what happened to Garrosh. You don't see it unless you did a specific quest chain there.
Huh. Wow, I thought it turned into another raid boss.
Nope. That would be so lame. Thrall kills Garrosh with Doomhammer, and then apparently Doomhammer stops working for him, which is why it gives it up so easily to my ludicrously dumb shaman.
That's interesting. I'll have to go finish those quests to see the story. Yeah, I'll definitely have to stop now though. I'm feeling a bit funny since I didn't get enough sleep. I'm gonna have to have some food because that makes me feel better.
Yeah, food always helps.
Wow, it's been a long stream. 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. And thanks for joining me, Lauren.
You're welcome. It was nice to be here.
Yeah. Hope the stream wasn't too boring with just WoW quests.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
And I hope people didn't mind me being here.
Well, they seem to really like you being here.
That's good.
Yeah. Alright, well thanks everyone. I'll turn the stream off now and I'll see you later.
Bye.